Alrighty, what is up everybody? We are back with more grinding. Spyro 1 for the 36 in any percent. I'm feeling very good today so far. Well, I mean, this is my first couple seconds playing, so we'll see. But I'm feeling good overall, just emotionally. And yeah, how about a G in the comments if you're, you know, in honor of feeling good. G's in the I always love a good G in the YouTube comments. So if you're watching the VOD, hit me with one of those. I'll leave you a heart. So guys, let's see if anything good happens today. I don't know if there will be anything good happening today. You know, I'm really starting to settle into this grind. It's like day 4, day 5 or something like that. You know, really going at it every day. Yesterday I went particularly hard. At the end especially, I was like kind of tired yesterday, but at the end I really like fucking kicked it into high gear, and was on a truly heartbreaking run at the end actually. But I think that run had a lot of potential though. So here's hoping that I can get something intense like that again. I'm definitely proud of myself for bringing the intensity towards the end yesterday. So here's hoping I can get some of that happening today as well. But for now, just warming up with some Wizard Peak and seeing what happens. Ugh. Missing the blue there. Alright, let me make a save state here. What's up, Jord and Cubic? What's up, Dick Butters? Welcome, guys. Let's turn on the save state here. Start button. Oh, there's my conserve momentum from the supercharge. Alright, set a save state right here. Let's replay the dragon and then set a save state there. What the heck? You didn't want to... Yeah, that's the thing with these bitches, is they don't want to talk to you on these fucking runs. Alright, well, that's fine, that's fine. Pause, unpause, reload, and then load. There we go. Trying to decide if I want to like charge jump onto this ramp or not, and then just jump early here. I feel like that might be the move, actually. I just don't want to be too speedy Gonzalez. See, like this attempt is good. And then if I get kind of a late jump like that, I don't have to be worried that I'm gonna fall. Oh, I reloaded the level. Oh, but we're good. What's going on? C-Ray, Andre Ferreria, Sora, Mary, Solro. You really made a name that was like the most challenging. I've pronounced a lot of hard to pronounce names. I've never tried to pronounce Soliro. Soliro. So congrats for that. That you've made one of the hardest to pronounce names I've ever read in my life. What's up, Matt? What's up, Cool Pernicus? Bridgeman, good to see you guys. Let's see if we can get some good gaming going here, you know what I'm saying? Some damn runs, man, shit. I've been getting more consistent with hitting the 3 boxes there. Might head to another level. I'm gonna head over to Jock, I think. Do some Jock off a little bit. Let's head over this way. Were there any levels that were particularly fucking me over yesterday? It was mostly Wizard. It was mostly that supercharge in Wizard Peak. I was having trouble with the Dry Canyon jump, so we'll try that again. Did I just see a resub from Queen Lisa right now? Welcome, Lisa. I hope you're doing well today. Let me actually, I forgot to test my alerts. Let me make sure that they're working here. Yay! Okay, I can hear them now. I'll mute this tab, see if that works. Aha! I gotta change my... Oh, wait, nope, there it is. Now I hear it. And, yeah, let me test the YouTube ones as well. But yeah, welcome everyone, just getting here right now. Hope you're all having a... Yeah, there we go. Hope you're all having a nice day. Nice, fabulous day. Jock R2. Yeah, that's... You might be confused by that name because I'm playing on a hacked version of the game right now. These are called the practice codes. So I just press whatever button there and it teleports me to that level. And that's why I can do like save states and just reload instantly like this. If you're curious about setting up the practice codes for yourself, just type !! practice codes in the chat, which will link you to a Discord with a step-by-step guide. Thanks for watching. What's up, Entropy? Dragon? Or you mean going up the magic stairs along the shelves. I think you mean one of those two things. But either way, I'm glad to hear that. The circle, yeah, okay, yeah, you're talking about the magic stairs. We call that magic stairs. Very nice. I'm glad to hear that. About a flop, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I gotta go to High Caves. Here, let me do an IL of Jock real quick, and then we'll go to High Caves. What's up, Luis? Slow. This is good, because I need to practice this recovery. Grab a few of these. Yeah, you want to... Yeah, I think do it like that, maybe. It's always a weird recovery doing that. Ooh, it's the blue. Yeah, now I'm starting to think. I'm starting to play a video game here, you know what I mean? Gotta always hit it like at least an IL or two before getting into runs, just to see where you're really at. Such a different type of warm-up versus just practicing like a trick or just a section, you know? I am practicing any %. You got it. You're very observant. Yes, I am practicing any %. I'm gonna do some runs in just a minute, but I'm just getting warmed up because I've only been live for 7 minutes. But welcome, everyone just getting here right now. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's head over to, ignore the fact that I just fell down there. We're gonna head over to High Caves and try to lab out that flop. See if I don't get fucked by that. Oh, try that again. Hey, thanks for the good luck Force Lightning cable. Okay, this part right here. So let me just like, let me just make a save state like right here. So for some reason, every time I jump over this, I always get like a flop on the edge of the fucking thing. Like when I charge over this, I like hit the edge of this corner here and it flops me. So I gotta be really careful when I get to this part that I fully jump over it. That's gonna be the key, I think. So I think what I'd be doing before is I would just, yeah, okay. So that's the problem is before I was just trying to land on this, like, you know, jump, charge, and then just keep charging off, which in theory is fast, but that shit happens. Well, sometimes it doesn't flop and sometimes it does. So I think that's an extra precaution I gotta see. And see how I touched the ledge there? That could fuck me too. So I gotta really make sure I fully get over that ledge to really minimize the chances of me getting fucked there. Same thing with that ledge as well. Actually, I've flopped off that other ledge as well. Not this one, but this one right here. The same thing can happen here, and it's even worse if it happens here, because then you'll fall into the void and your run will be totally dead. So yeah, this is actually a surprisingly difficult section not to get fucked in. But that's why you just gotta make sure you give yourself a little glide, even if it's just a frame glide above here. Very important. So you don't want to get flopped into oblivion. Let me practice this supercharge here. What's up, Energy Drink and Kawaii? You watched my Enter the Dragonfly playthrough? Thanks for checking that out, Afghan. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, you know what? I need to check something. Let me check and make sure. Speaking of like videos, I need to check to make sure I downloaded this new video. Dude, yeah, it's literally refusing to download. I'm gonna DM Ali about it real quick. Who just rated me right now? L Rich with the 500 viewers. Thank you so much, L Rich. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for the good luck. I'm sorry to everyone watching an ad right now. Ad watchers, rest in peace. Let's see if I can snooze him for a sec. Oh, snooze, please. But yeah, guys, we're just playing some Spyro 1 here. Yeah, the ads are gonna start soon. But anyways, I'm gonna play some... Right now, I'm just working on some strats, just getting warmed up. But I think it's almost time for me to do a run here. Excuse me, time for me to do a run here. So I'm gonna head over and just work on like the hardest thing right now at the end of the run. Rat proxy. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if we don't, you know, have any success here or not. This fucking trick right here, everybody. This is the... Oh my god. See, the rat just runs away like that. What did I think of Enter the Dragonfly? Dude, that game... Honestly... You want my honest opinion or do you want my, like, nice... You want me to be nice? I can give you, a nice... Or I could give you, like, my honest opinion. Ooh, the first try? Yeah, we'll call that first try. Not bad, not bad. What's up, Contacto? You don't know nice? You don't want me to sugarcoat it? Enter the Dragonfly is just like so aggressively mid. It's the same thing with Hero's Tale and and Legend of Spyro as well. All the Legend of Spyro games. They're not terrible games. They're just not interesting games. They're just boring. They're forgettable. You know? That's almost worse than being... Enter the Dragonfly actually has a leg up on the other games, because at least it's, like, comically, like, underdeveloped, and, like, the animations and the characters are, like, so bad that it's, like, funny. It's, like, so bad that it's good. Yeah, dude, Hero's Tale and Legend of Spyro, they don't even have that. So, yeah, no, those games are what I would call aggressively mid. IGN 5 out of 10. But now, with that said, you know, there are a lot of interesting speedruns of those games, and I know a lot of my viewers like those games and grew up with them, so if you enjoy those games, I say more power to you. You know, this is not meant to be an argument. It's not meant to be a hateful thing. I'm glad, you know, hey, like, I'm the real deluded one for being like, oh, these games suck, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you can have fun with a game, whether it's good or bad, that's all that matters, you know? So don't let my deluded opinion, my speedrunner opinion, you know, don't think I'm trying to tell you guys how to feel or anything. Teach wall glide? Oh yeah, let me go ahead and do this real quick. I gotta go ahead and ban this guy. I'm pretty sure it's Della once again. Take care of that before I get into runs. What's up, Venu? I see you up there. Hope you're doing well today. Where is this guy? What is his name? Contacto? Hide. Okay, nice. Sweet. What's up, Alessio? He says, I bought a Spyro pencil case from the old Spyro merchandising for PS1. I thought it didn't exist anymore, but Vinted is a black hole of rarities. Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that. I'm not super tuned into, like, the Spyro merch collecting realm. And by the way, I'm gonna get started with a run here. Who wants to see a run? But that's cool. That sounds pretty neat. I remember a viewer, like, a long time ago gave me a, like, a Spyro 3, like, Taco Bell, like, keychain toy thing. That's like a fun, like, little old piece of merch. Alrighty. You guys like a run? Run sounding good? We'll do run. I'm saying run. By the way, Bridgeman, thank you for the gift to El Rich earlier. My tier lists are fun. Well, dude, thanks for watching, Afghan. I appreciate that. I do have a new video coming out soon, but I'm still trying to get the file from my video editor person. So let me DM them while my game's starting up here. One sec, I'm just texting. I should have totally done this before stream. I have to like text my video editor. Give me a sec. Okay, so a couple last minute changes. I'm like, this is like the world's most boring stream ever. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Viva Chile. Go Chile. Dude, this guy will not stop making alts. It's kind of a shame. Yeah, I'm firing my video editor right now. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Jumia? Yeah, I'm gonna just start banning like the people that are like Viva Chile, because this guy Della just keeps making alts and like trying to harass me in my chat. It's just annoying. Actually, I'll let it go for now, because I think I think not everyone is the alt, so it's hard to tell. I'll let it go for now. But yeah, that guy's being like super fucking annoying, dude. Guy is giving a bad name to Chile. As a Chilean dual citizen, my dad's from Chile. This dude gives Chile a bad name, being so fucking annoying. Anyways, let me finish sending this stuff. You are taking it personal. Alright, I think that means you. Yeah, you're right, it's just so personal to me, you know? When someone just types the same thing over and over in my chat, it's just such a personal grievance. It's really a me problem, wouldn't you say? Alright, let's go ahead and hide that. Alright. I'm the one taking it personal, but you're the one that's made like what, 4 alts kept coming back? Yeah, so it's really a me problem, clearly. All right. Background. I'm still sending more messages, so just give me like 2 seconds. I'm currently alienating all of you. I swear to God, I'm gonna do a run in like 5 minutes. Give me a sec. Spyro is kill. Yeah, we killed Spyro. Yeah, Spyro's in the chat. It's okay, I just banned him. I just banned Spyro himself. Anyways, yeah, I'll stop making a big deal of it. I'll just start timing him out and stop talking about it. That's the only way to get rid of people trolling like that. That and hold on. I have to like go through the video in my head. I'm just texting on. I'm being a good streamer and just texting before doing runs, you know. See you, babe. Okay, I'm done. Let's do a run. I'm ready. I'm sorry, I just had to type an essay real quick. I should have totally done that before stream, but whatever. I'm here. I've only bored you guys to hell, so let's actually do some runs here. Let's actually play the fucking game. I'm ready. Now you'd say greetings from Chile, but not talking. No, shoutouts to all the Chileans in the chat. I love you guys. I love my Chilean family. It's just that one fucking guy that's just an annoying bitch. But yeah, no. Shoutouts to Chile. But yeah, at this point, yeah, please don't, like... If you say anything that's like, yo, go Chile, viva Chile, especially if it's all caps, like, I'm gonna think you're an alt of that guy and you might get banned. So just fair warning. And at this point, I'm gonna stop talking about him because I think he likes the attention. What's up, Sass? Yeah, let's get some good lucks going here in the chat. See what happens. What the fuck? I just completely missed that. That was terrible. Do I make that egg sandwich every day? Yes, I did. I made one of those today. It's really good. What really makes it good is all the veggies on it. The veggies and the avocado. That's like what makes it amazing. And the balsamic and sauce and stuff. I make like homemade salsa to go with it. So, yeah. What's up, Dan? Good to see you, man. Thanks for checking out Ricky's video about me. I don't know if I should say thank you for that, because it's like not my video, but... Either way, thanks for caring about me. I'll put it that way. Appreciate you. This is a really... I'm resetting this. This is a really awkward start. I was gonna be like +6 or something. I already lost time in Stonehill. We're gonna get a stronger start than that. Yeah, that was a warm-up. I had a pretty short warm-up today, all things considered. But I feel... Excuse me, but I feel good. I feel, I definitely have a lot more energy today than yesterday. Yesterday, it was like a slow incline, like upwards of runs, where it like kind of came to a head at the very end with a really intense, just full focus, quiet, and really intense. It actually got really intense because it was like a really solid pace and coming out of Peacekeepers, but I fucking threw it. I just jumped off the edge in Magic Crafters and it just became a bit of a nightmare run after that. What did I work on during my warm-up today? I worked on the flop in High Caves. I did an IL of Jock, and I worked on the Supercharge in Wizard Peak. And I did a couple rats. Yeah, thank you for watching a video about me made by someone else. Really what it is thank you for caring about me. That's really what the right way to say it is. Is loading the game from an HDD allowed? No. Oh, actually... Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask the Speedrun Discord about that. I know you can use like a mecha-pwned burned disc, but I don't know if loading from an HDD is allowed. Like you're talking about using a fat PS2 and loading the game through the hard drive, using like Pop Starter or whatever. I'm not sure if that's allowed. You'll have to ask a mod about that. I'm actually not a leaderboard mod. Ask the Spyro Discord about that. Spyro Speedrunning Discord. I think there's a link to it in my chat somewhere. ! Spyro Speedrunning Discord or something. For faster loading times? Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny is that actually loading the game through an HDD does not give you faster loading times in this game. Because what gives you faster loading times on a PS2 is fast disk speed. So if you load through an HDD, you're actually going to have more lag. It actually introduces more lag than, and it doesn't speed up any of the loads. So for that reason alone, I'd reckon it's probably acceptable. But what do I know? And also, I've never actually, take what I just said there with a grain of salt, because I've only ever loaded this game that way through a USB, not an HDD. So the experience might be different there, actually. So that's my experience, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass about that. But I will say the fast disk speed thing is relevant, which I don't think you're able to take advantage of using an HDD. You get a 36. What's the biggest time save on these splits? It's gonna be in Dream. Oh, pardon me. Okay, hold on. All right. It's gonna be in Beastmakers, Misty Bog, and the end of the Beastmakers homeworld. Between those two levels, there's like something like 6 or 7 seconds to be saved. If I play like really well, which you know may or may not happen based on things like gem counts and whatnot. But I think I've proven in the last few days that I can definitely be a solid like 3-4 seconds ahead going into Beastmakers, or at least going into Magic Crafters, and hold that through Beastmakers. So there is the potential for me to be like 3 to 5 plus seconds ahead just before the big time saves, quote unquote. And they're not really that big of time saves, to be honest. They're like a few seconds here and there. It's not like there's like a major, crazy, obvious time save in this in these splits. It's just kind of more of a question of just playing well. It's like if I'm pushing the movement and collecting a lot of gems, and just if I'm locked in, then that's really what it is, you know, more so than capitalizing on a time save. Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to say, Botched, is that like, you know, is that I am full of shit because I haven't played through an HDD and I've only played through a USB. But that doesn't mean that HDD is like objectively is like faster than playing on a disc. That's what I'm saying. That's like my new point here. Yeah, the USB is just shitty. Yeah, let me just clarify that. But HDD compared to disc, I don't know if it's faster or not. It might be like an emulator thing where, I'm not saying it is emulation, but I'm saying like it might be similar to emulators where there's less in-game lag, but there's longer load screens, like in these level transitions. It could be like that. You guys are talking USB as shit. It's not that bad. I mean, like, it's fine. For the sake of, like, doing practice and stuff, you know, before runs. You get, like, a little lag spike here or there, but it's not, like, the end. It's not, like, unplayable or anything. You guys are over here talking USB as shit. Meanwhile, people are, like, running this game on, like, Android emulators and stuff. Like, let's put it into perspective here for a moment. For the sake of casual, like, practice and stuff, a USB is fine. Yeah, better than PS3. But yeah, either way, I'm pretty sure running the game from like through Pop Starter, like as like a .elf or whatever, like via USB or HDD or Ethernet. I'm not sure if any of those three methods are allowed. So you'd have to ask a mod about that. For submitting to the leaderboards specifically. All right, let's see if we get a good mama here. Unfortunate. That almost was good. If I just had to turn it a little harder. Man, it's that same problem. I'm being too scared with the turn. Literally, if I'm just more ballsy with the turn, I would have had both of those. That should work. Oh, that's too deep now. Yeah, look at... Oh, that worked. What the hell? Huh. I'm gonna reset this, don't worry. I'm just gonna practice Mama for a sec. Yeah, both of those first Mama attempts there were dangerously close. There we go. Surprised I'm getting the full proxy despite not touching the ground. Well, no more lives. You've decompiled the game and recompiled it. That'd be pretty cool. That's like how they make like PC ports of these old games, right? Like some nerd like decompiles and like gets all the source code like rewritten and everything. 3, 2, 1, go. And then like ports it to PC. That'd be pretty epic if that happened in this game.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Welcome, Dadcula. You want to be more regular in watching? What's my typical stream time? My typical stream time is around this time, which is roughly 1 p.m. Eastern. However, that can change. I'm not like the type of streamer that's like, okay, I'll be on at 1 p.m. sharp. I'm not like that. Some days it's a few hours early, some days it's a few hours late, some days I don't stream at all. So, if you want to be tuned in to exactly whether I'm going to be online or not, or when I'm going to be on, join my Discord and go into the Get Rolls channel and get yourself the notification squad role. If I'm ever offline or late or whatever, or even if I stream early, we always ping the... Whoops. I'm going to reset this. I'm going to ping the notification squad in my Discord. So to anybody who wants to be super clued in to the exact moment I go live, join the notification squad in my Discord. But yeah, generally I stream around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with that whole caveat. Also, here's a link to my Discord in the chat.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful here.
Sorry for screwing up. Not your fault. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you've done anything to affect my gameplay. It's not your fault. It's my fault if I choose to talk to you guys and distract myself. Remember that. It's never you guys' fault. To that end, it's never the game's fault either. It's always my fault. Like, that's a key, like, realization that I've made in speedrunning. Like, you can try to blame the game, you can try to blame the chat, you can blame this, blame that. It's at the end of the day, it's on you as the player. So I really, and it makes me feel bad to see that you guys feel bad when I mess up in a run just because I'm like talking to you. I really don't want that to be the case. So yeah, remember that. It's never your fault. Even if you are like the most annoying chatter in the whole world and I'm getting all pissed at you or whatever and I fuck up a run, that's on me, not you. What's up, Kesto? Pizza or pasta? I guess I'm gonna go pizza on that one. Neither of those are like my favorite food, but they're good. I had some pizza the other day. I'm actually not a big, this might be kind of controversial with you guys, I'm actually not a big pasta guy, really. I'll definitely eat, you know, spaghetti, meatballs, you know, carbonara, all that. So I'll eat pasta. It's just not like my favorite comfort food. I usually prefer like rice as a like carb base to go with like some meat or vegetables or whatever. I find that that's way easier on my stomach than pasta. Pasta just doesn't like process well in my stomach. Gives me like diarrhea and stuff. And it's, you know, it's always, pasta's always so saucy too, you know? At least when you have like something like rice and like steak or something, you know, it's like, those are much more solid foods. Your body like processes more. I don't know. I'm not saying they're better or anything, just kind of explaining my preference there. What about pizza? I mean, yeah, I like pizza, but there's a lot of cheese on pizza, and I'm not lactose intolerant, but I am lactose, I tolerate lactose. So yeah, like having too much cheese, I can eat cheese, but I just can't eat too much, and pizzas are like mostly cheese, so. That's why they're not like my super duper favorite thing, but they're good. If I'm hungry and there's a pizza right there, fuck, you know I'm gonna smash that shit. Yeah, but generally my favorite types of like, my favorite foods are, generally like really well cooked, like veggies, you know, like grilled Brussels sprouts, things like that, fresh vegetables, and, like, you know, just home-cooked meat, like steak, chicken, salmon, stuff like that. With some rice. I love making homemade Mexican food. I make homemade beans and rice a lot. In fact, we got a bunch of those in the fridge right now. So those tend to be the types of foods that I lean towards more, rather than like Italian stuff. My favorite like Italian, you know, adjacent, I'll say. My favorite Italian adjacent food are like hoagies. Like subs, homemade sub sandwiches with like, you know, all the fucking deli meats and a ton of veggies on it, toasted bread, mustard, all that. Red wine vinegar. Those are like, that's like my favorite like Italian thing. It's like a nice big sub. Vegetables go so hard. I think people don't like, people aren't like really, people don't dress raw vegetables correctly in America, I think. I think a lot of us, we think of a salad in America and we think, okay, like put some bottled like, you know, vinaigrette or ranch dressing on it and then you can eat a salad, right? But like, I don't feel like a lot of Americans are taught that you can just use vinegar, any vinegar and any oil and some salt and pepper and put that over any raw vegetable and it's gonna taste pretty good, like. And it goes really well. I think another thing about like kind of growing up for me is I learned when it comes to food is that having a really good balance between cooked meat, you know, whole carbohydrates, as well as raw vegetables, like having a good balance between those different food groups really makes food a lot more satiating. Versus just having just like, you know, like take for example a hamburger. Like I like hamburgers because they, you know, you can have the meat, you have the bun, but then you also have a lot of vegetables on it as well. But some people don't like that. Some people only like just the meat and cheese and the soggy bun and that's it. And that's what a real burger is to some people. But to me that isn't as, it doesn't cover as many, it doesn't have as good of a balance between different food groups. So it's less satiating for me to have like just a double cheeseburger with nothing else on it, you know. I find myself wanting veggies on the side. And it's the same thing with pizza, actually. I always wondered as a kid, like, why do they have salad bars, like shitty salad bars at pizza places? Well, it's because, you know, for people that like to have like, you know, for people like me now that like appreciate having different food groups as a part of like a given meal. Yeah, pizza is just like really heavy and greasy and cheesy and doughy. So having some veggies on the side helps make it like a complete meal. So that's like kind of, you know, when I was a kid, I didn't used to think that way. I didn't give a fuck about vegetables, you know. But now that I'm an adult, I appreciate that stuff more. Especially now that I cook at home a lot more. Dude, can I fucking have a mama? Jesus Christ. Give me this fucking slut. Jesus. Come on. No. What a whore. It's literally a pixel off every time. It's a pixel too far away from the corner. And if I push her too far into the corner, then that's a failed attempt as well. I'm just turbo unlucky right now. Yeah. These are just like crazy. These are like as close as you can get mama without succeeding. I gotta turn her harder. And then you turn hard and then that's what happens. It's like, okay, cool. Whoop-de-doo. That should work. Yeah. Okay, try it again. Just unlucky mamas. I feel like I'm not doing the trick badly. I'm just getting unlucky with it. Yeah, well, maybe I am doing the trick badly because I'm not aiming hard enough into the corner. I don't know. We'll see. If I fuck it up on the next... I mean, we'll just keep doing this until, you know, until I get a run going. Some days it'd be like that. Pepper on pizza? Yeah, I put pepper, like fresh cracked pepper on a lot of stuff. On my eggs in the morning, pizza. Pretty much any meal I cook at home, I always finish it off with some black pepper. With like the big grind, like the grinder that has the whole peppercorns. That's the only way to do pepper. Man, get that pepper out of here, man.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You put spinach and bell peppers and everything? Hell yeah. Yeah, stuffed bell peppers are really good. To people who want to eat veggies but don't like veggies. Stuffed bell peppers and stuffed mushrooms as well are a good, like, savory, cheesy way to kind of get into vegetables without them tasting too veggie-y. My mom makes really good quinoa and cheese stuffed bell peppers. Do I build breakfast burritos the same way as a breakfast sandwich? With burritos, what I do is, I've been making burritos for a long time, so I have like a very diligent process with it. What I do is, this is the key I want you guys to remember when you're making a burrito at home, is warm your tortilla on the stove, not in the microwave, and build your ingredients from the outside in. So like whatever you want on the outside part of the burrito, that's what you put first on the tortilla. And whatever you want in the middle, that'll be like the last thing you put on the tortilla. Because when you roll it up, that's how it goes. And so I find like for some ingredients, like you want them on the outside. I find that you want like the veggies and the avocado and maybe some of the cheese like on the outside. But then you want the salsa and like the meat and the rice and the beans on the inside. So that's the only tip I have to give you guys on burritos. Besides that, just, you know, look up there's a million ways to roll a burrito. I mean, it's not rocket science. You just tuck the ends and then roll it over, you know? Even if your rolled burrito looks like shit. Oh, and the final tip I gotta give to home burrito rollers is, make sure that whatever stovetop you use to heat up your tortilla, leave it warm and then toast it, to close the, to keep the burrito closed. You can even toast it with cheese. If you're like a really cheesy person, you can like cheese seal it on the outside. Like, you know how Taco Bell does like the grilled cheese whatever thing? You can do that at home too. So yeah, those are my burrito tips. I do not make sushi at home. Sushi at home is a very difficult thing. It's not difficult, it's just hard to do right. My sister and her boyfriend made did like a sushi night at home where they bought like the fresh fish. First of all, it's not like much, it's not really any cheaper than just going to a restaurant and getting sushi. And secondly, if you don't get the rice, like the amount of vinegar in the rice exactly correct, you know, then it's really all about, with sushi, it's all about the rice. If you can buy the nori and the little bamboo thing to roll it, it's like, it's not hard, you know, the little carrots and imitation crab and whatever. Get a nice piece of fish, cut it up all pretty. Like, you can do that, but the hard part is you have to really master sushi rice in order to, like, have good sushi. If you don't get the rice right, then everything else is it's gonna all taste weird. It's gonna not taste right. And I'm not good at making sushi rice, so My advice to anyone who wants to make sushi at home is work on the rice first before you go spend like $60 on a, you know, sushi grade fish fillet or whatever. Yeah, you can just make, you don't necessarily need fish to make sushi. Like, you can just make, like, little cucumber, little avocado rolls, stuff like that. I think that's good practice for anyone who wants to get into homemade sushi. But I'm not a homemade sushi guy. I prefer to just go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and just get my money's worth. I feel like that's more economical than trying to, you know, buy and make sushi at home. Ever tried a piadina? No, never had that. Italian burrito bread. So it's like cheesy bread. That sounds good. Mozzarella and arugula. Yeah, I'd fucking go ham on that. Spam sushi. Isn't that just called spam masubi? There's a name for that, right? That's a Hawaiian thing. That with like a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Oh, forget about it. Sear the fucking spam on the stovetop. Do I like ranch? Ranch is all right. It's better on some stuff than others. I don't mind ranch. Sarah likes ranch, so we always have it in the fridge. I'll definitely take ranch over like just straight up mayonnaise on something. Like if I had the choice. Yeah, you think ranch is overrated? Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with that. But it's good. It's not bad. And it goes on a lot of stuff as well. You prefer ranch over mayo? You got called wrong at work? Well, I mean, if you want to be like a mayo, a pretentious mayo supremacist, I mean, you got to just make your own mayo. If you buy mayo out of a jar, you're actually, and you actually care about like, oh, having like good tasting mayo and stuff, you might as well just make it yourself. It's not hard. Eggs in an immersion blender, you know. Eggs, oil, and some garlic. You can throw in some herbs and make like some crazy like aiolis and shit. That's better than anything, any ranch or store-bought mayo. So to anyone who wants to be a prissy mayo bitch, like, if you're not making your own mayo, you're kind of fucking up. But I'm not a big mayo guy, so I don't really care. People put ketchup on everything. I love ketchup. I'll definitely, like, when it comes to, like, ground beef, oh my god. Anything that has ground beef in it, give me a little bit of ketchup on the side and I'm good with it. I mean, I guess with the exception of like tomato sauces and stuff. But yeah, like any burger, like give me some ketchup on the side. Ketchup or like sweet baby Ray's. Those are like my two condiments of choice on a burger. Yeah, despite my username sounding like mayo, I'm actually not a very big mayo fan. Oh my god, rip gold, that sucks. And I'm dead. Wow, I couldn't even glide out of that. I suck. Cool. Right after I got mama and everything. My head, I'm just kind of just chatting right now. I think my head is just not really in the game. I gotta be honest with you guys. Which is fine. But maybe we'll see if we can lock in a little bit more here. I'm just kind of riffing right now, you know. Ketchup is good in a tomato sauce. What I like to do is I like to get that same effect. What I like to do is put like a little dash of balsamic vinegar. Not too much, just like a dash of balsamic in like a homemade like meat sauce.
Okay, rolling.
Then that brings the same like kind of tang to it. But not too much. You don't want your sauce to taste tangy, you know, like you just want like that little bit in the background. The food talk is enticing. I love talking about food. We're gonna be going to fucking like a Margaritaville and having some we're actually not gonna eat there. We're gonna make filet mignons here at the house. So those will be good. Any filet mignon haters in the chat? Let me know. There's a real filet mignon hater community online. Do I like bacon? Yeah. Why hate filet? Because there's not as much fat in it as other pieces of meat. So therefore, like, according to, like, real steak guys, it's, like, not as flavorful. But I've never really had that experience of, like, a filet. Like, look, I'm just gonna keep this 100% with you guys. If you eat a fucking steak, it's gonna taste like a piece of beef, you know? It's gonna taste like a piece of fucking meat, alright? So it's like, you know, you want to get into the weeds about like, oh, okay, well, you know, the fat here, you know, it's more flavorful than the fat than, you know, this cut. It's like, it feels like, it's like, dude, it all just tastes like a fucking steak, dude, like, at the end of it, to me. Now, granted, I'm not a huge steak guy, so, like, I know that opinion probably ruffles some feathers here. I'm probably not as esteemed as some of the steak fans in the chat, but from my perspective, the reason you want, like, intramuscular fat in a cut of beef isn't so much the flavor, it's the fucking tenderness, you know? At least that's how I see it. Because it all just tastes like a fucking steak to me, you know? But I guess I haven't had, like, you know, maybe a steak that has really changed my outlook on that. I've had a lot of good steaks in my day. I'm just not, like, a huge steak guy. I'd rather, if I really care about, like, the flavor of the meat being as, like, you know, bold and good as possible, I'll just marinate, like, a flat iron or marinate, like, some carne asada type of shit, you know? And then to me, that's, like, 10 times more flavor than, like, you know, than, like, just a ribeye with salt and pepper, you know what I mean? If you want to talk about the flavor of the meat itself, you know. But that's just like my opinion. Yeah, I like Kiru's opinion. I'll eat anything, you know? That's the right opinion. And I'm with you guys on that. I'm not even trying to have an argument with the steak folks here. Like, I think what I'm trying to say is that it's all good, you know? Like, if you cook it right, you know, you season it well or you marinate it, like, it doesn't matter what the fucking cut is. You can get a cheap piece of meat to be tender, and you can make a good piece of meat taste like nothing, you know? So, like, definitely, I think that's what a lot of the pride from, like, you know, barbecue guys, kind of steak people, you know, dads and shit. I think that's where a lot of that pride comes from, is because it really is like a method over... It's like the methodology is what really makes it. Steak dads in the chat. Do I like kebabs? You know what's funny is we don't have a lot of kebabs in America. It's not a... It's a common food in the UK and, you know, pretty much all across the world. But it's not a common food in America. In order to get a kebab, you have to go to, like, a Middle Eastern place. Like a halal, you know, joint or something. To get, like, actual, like, kebab off of, like, a spit or, you know, in, like, a seasoned, like, rice bowl or whatever, you know. Kebab is definitely not, like, a street food out here or anything. It's, like, a specialty food. What's more common out here in America is shish kebab, which is the difference is just whether it's like a ground meat versus cubed meat and vegetables, and of course like the style and all that like determines its, you know, authenticity, you know, and all that shit, types of seasonings and stuff. But you know, every like kebab I've ever seen, you know, with all the different, like, fucking Middle Eastern seasonings and fucking herbs and shit mixed in with the beef, or mixed in with the fucking whatever cut of meat, ground meat, roasted over some hot coals. Like, it surprises me that that's not more popular out here. That's not gonna make it. Oh, wow, I made that. Hunan beef. Yeah, shawarma is like a similar thing. Like the closest thing I feel like in America that we have to shawarma, unless you go to like a, you know, a halal place or whatever, like they'll have shawarma there, but like the closest thing I think in just normal like American food culture is like al pastor. Like the only time you're ever gonna see meat on like a vertical spit, like out on the street, especially for me, like growing up in LA, is, you know, you'll see like some Mexican dudes like cooking up like some pork al pastor and, you know, and carne asada, making like tacos on the street corner. That's like the closest thing we have to that type of thing. Please work. Yes. Now we're getting lucky. Yeah, euros, you know. No, euros, kebabs, you know, all that shit, like it's all specialty food out here. That's what I'm saying. Like America is like a real melting pot of like of cultures, right? So like it's not hard per se to like find a halal place or to find a Greek place for euros. It's not like that's hard to do in most places, but I'm just saying like in terms of what's common, you know. Like those places aren't like necessarily the norm, even though you can find them, you know, if you look hard enough. The norm is like, you know, fucking just random ass fast food like Taco Bell and whatever. Bars. You get a lot of, I feel like in America you get a lot of like brew pubs, especially like I go to a lot of breweries for like burgers and like, you know, shit like that. I mean, there's a ton of places that, like, that's the cool thing about America is you can get like whatever fucking food, you know, even if you want to like cook something yourself, like, and it's like from fucking Vietnam or something, you could like go to a Vietnam grocery store, you know, and get all like the bok choy and all the crazy shit, you know, like. So it's pretty crazy. I remember like in our apartment, even in Virginia, in our apartment complex, like when you're walking up through the stairs, you could like smell like the different like things that people are cooking. It's like really enticing. And you know that they're going to like specialize, you know, like going to the Latino grocery store or going to the fucking Asian market or whatever, you know, to get some of these ingredients. But yeah, the food culture is such, like I said, such a melting pot out here. Dude, how did I miss that gold? Are you kidding me? That's some bullshit. But yeah, I mean, so it's kind of crazy because it's like, because it's a melting pot, there's no like really like, there's not much like in terms of like what's the most common like food to get out here. It's just, it's kind of hard to say. It's like, well, like fast, like shitty, you know, corporatized burgers and coffee and stuff, you know. Chains of, you know, Chili's and Olive Garden and stuff. Really, the easiest food to get, I think, in America is gas station food. And some, depending on where you are in America, I think some gas stations really do food right, and others, like, it's just all, like, out of a freezer, basically. When you get into the Midwest and the South, you'll see a lot more like, actually, I'm gonna say like the further east you go in America, the generally better the gas station food quality is. On the West Coast, they just don't do gas station food right. They don't have like Buc-ee's or Wawa or any of these places out there. You know what I haven't had in a while since we're talking food? Is a fucking Costco hot dog with a drink for like $1.50. With all like the fucking shitty onions and relish and mustard. Like, on the with flies flying around it outside. I don't have one of those in a grip. You think the gas stations are better on the west? Really? I think they're way better out here on the east coast when it comes to food and prices and gas, just all around. My thoughts on the kid Lowry. How do you pronounce that name? Lowry. I like the song he did with Justin Bieber. That goes like, do 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 do. I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even though I never did. I like that song. I don't care about anything else that he does though. Oh, kind of weird movement. Kid Leroy, is that how you pronounce it? Leroy? It's not Lowry. 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 Usually when you guys ask me about like popular rappers and pop artists and stuff in my chats, because they're involved in some controversy or something. Like the Drake Kendrick thing. So what did Kid Lowry do this time? I'm gonna pronounce it the way I pronounce it, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't take offense to that. I think something tells me that that Mr. Kid doesn't give a fuck about me. So I think we'll be fine. Oh, you successfully defended your thesis, dude. Congrats, Meek. I remember you telling me about that yesterday. That must have been stressful, standing in front of the panel of everyone. Proud of you, man. Chuggers for Mika. All right, we're on a good pace here. I need to get my head into the game here a little bit. I'm kind of discombobulated, looking at the chat a bunch here. I need to get into this here. Need to not jump off the edge here like I did yesterday. Yeah, Dr. Mika soon. That was really bad. Got way too close. No, dude, what is... That's the second gold I've missed this run. Hello? Good thing I'm not missing much else, I mean, but that's pretty much all the gems I'm allowed to miss at this point. I missed 2 gems and they equal the most possible. Awkward. This is such a forgettable level. I feel you about that. I feel you. It's nice though. I mean, I don't dislike this level. It's like what you said. It's just kind of forgettable. Oh, come on. Gotta get the fucking thief later on here. I think there's a lot to like about this. It's controversial to call it forgettable. It's like calling Enter the Dragonfly or Hero's Tale or any of these legends. It's like what I said earlier in the stream. Like, you know, these things are just like mid. That doesn't mean they're bad. That doesn't mean we're talking shit on it. It's just that, oh yeah, it's like when you go into Alpine Ridge, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot this level existed. Doesn't mean it's bad. Oh, did I not miss another yellow? Okay. I don't remember which run is which. They all blend together in my head. Come on. Not a great cycle. Don't get flopped. Really, I'm just not a fan of some of this movement. It's just really shaky movement. Yeah, I've done a full playthrough of Hero's Tale. You can see it on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Brandon. I gotta be losing time here, right? Oh, no, not bad. Still keeping it even with PB, basically. I must be hungry for that third. Yeah, all this talk about food and stuff. I'm hungry for a PB is what I am. I didn't let go of the button. The game just said no. What the fuck? It didn't eat the jump, it ate the charge. What the fuck? Dude, this level is so fucked. This supercharge, I mean, this is what I get for trying to do the harder version of this supercharge. You just get fucked more by stuff like that. This is such a section where you don't fuck around because you're gonna get fucked, you know? I literally did everything right there, and the game still just denied me. Like, okay, thanks. Let's do another run. Like, okay. That was fun. Should clickbait it and release it twice. Dude, 80K, I'm so far ahead of you that I have 3 separate YouTube channels that all have a different version of my Spyro record on it. My main channel has 2 versions of it, a commentated version and the original stream VOD. The Extra Deo channel has just the VOD itself, you know, just the cut VOD. And then the fucking VODs channel has just the gameplay. So if anyone here is milking a fucking world record, it's me, you know, like, let's get it. I'm way ahead of you. I'm definitely one to just release the same run over and over like it's something new.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's a YBJ? I don't even know what that is. I don't have controller input on the screen? I mean, yeah, like I told you, I was just holding... I'll tell you, like, I was holding square there. Just so you guys are aware, you know? I don't have to sit here and, like, prove it with a fucking controller input display. Yeah, I gotta be like Mr. Beast and release translated versions of my runs. There you go. You get like 36 channels. Post a 4K version. You know what's funny is I could technically get a 4K capture card and a 4K upscaler and stream in, you know, arguably stream in 4K. I could stream in 4K on YouTube, I think, but not on Twitch. But dude, you know what's crazy is if I did all of that, if I spent the hundreds, maybe almost like $1,000 just to do that, the gameplay will look, I shit you not, it'll look exactly the same. It will look exactly the same quality. You can only upscale like a fucking ancient like 240i output game like this so much, you know, before it's just redundant. Even it being 1080p is just like, it's redundant. Technically, like the capture card, like it's upscaled to 480p technically, and then further upscaled through the capture card to 1080p. So to do it, to stream the game in 4K is to say, okay, upscale it again to 4K, even though it's the same pixels that we're looking at. It's like, okay, you know, like you can see every pixel, you know, like what's the difference if one pixel is taken up by multiple or another? It doesn't actually change the visual fidelity of the game. There are only so many pixels that this game renders, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to see my pores. Well, then I need to get a 4K webcam as well. That's the thing about doing a 4K setup is you can't just have one component be 4K and now everything's 4K. No, you know, it's like that's how computer monitors work. You know, so you'll go out, you'll buy a fucking fancy gaming computer, and then if you're playing on a shitty monitor, it's like you're not even getting all of the bonus. You know, buy $1,000 graphics card, but like you have a shitty hand-me-down monitor. Well, you're not getting the full, you know, visual fidelity of, you know, there's no point in having a fancy graphics card, you know? It's the same thing with like upgrading to a 4K setup. It's like, and to that end, if you're not playing a game that like, you know, supports 4K, then there's really no point. If you upscale the 4K, it just starts looking like reignited. Imagine. Damn, those reignited devs had it right all along. Yeah, no, at best, like what S Blank said, at best, maybe I could post-process like my gameplay, like get an OBS plugin to AI upscale the fucking game, but like even then, it's just, it's so pointless. Like, you could do like AI, you could like do like texture smoothing and stuff like that, or pixel smoothing. Like, there's no point. It'll just look weird, you know? It'll just look like this isn't right. In typical AI fashion. What's up, True? I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good. Very chatty today. Talking a lot about food and whatnot. I feel happy. Hope you guys are too. If I just had an AI upscaler as a filter here, it doesn't matter if there's latency, because I have my PS2 output split. So I'm playing like directly from the PS2 on a CRT, so whether I do AI upscaling or whatever capture solution on my computer is irrelevant. I don't need it to be as low latency as possible or anything. Oh god. Should have jump charged that. The numbers next to the level names represent the gem counts that you get in each of those levels. If the number is in parentheses, that means it's the ideal amount of gems you want to get just in that level. And then if a number is in, like, you know, stars or brackets or something, then that represents the total gem count entering or exiting a level. Generally, the TLDR is that none of these gem counts matter until we get to Beast Makers, and that's when I'll start paying attention and commenting on it. Ideally. Dude, literally 3 runs so far that I've barely not hit the mama enough into the corner. Please get this bitch. That's too much now. Look at that. Too much in the corner. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. If it's like, oh, I'm not hitting her enough in the corner, but it's like, but don't correct that. Don't overcorrect. It's like, fuck you, dude. Just like, give me the trick. That should work. Okay, there we go. Okay. I've never actually heard someone say Mr. Beast Makers, actually. Yeah, Erebus, I think that's true. I think this game looks way better through my CRT than it does through, like, even this really nice game capture. 3, 2, 1, go. The game was designed to be played on a CRT, like... So that's simple as it goes. Dude, when I was having the discussion with one of the devs during the Spyro 2 Skybox video, he talked about how when they would design like any artistic, you know, color palettes or anything like that, they would have them, you know, on their computer there first, but then they would always have to test it on a CRT, like actually playing the game, like on a shitty, like, you know, composite, you know, TV to see if it really like translates the same way as it looked on their computers, you know? And keep in mind, back in those days, even the computer monitors were CRTs as well. So now it's even more removed. Like, what you're seeing on screen is even more different. Even as close as I try to get it, it's even more different than it ever has been, you know? Compared to just what it looks like on a TV. If you were to sit here and, like, watch, like, just stand behind me and, like, look at the game on the TV versus on the stream view, you'd be like, oh, it looks, this is clearly this is how it's meant to be played, you know? On the CRT. Like, no question. Peter the Dragon. His full name is Peter, actually. Peter Dinklage. I missed the very first gem of the run. Hey, alright. You're talking about on the platform with the 4 reds? It's not necessary. Like, I don't worry about that gem ever. It's 1 red, you know. It's actually kind of hard to get all 4 of those without kind of going out of your way with the movement. So generally speaking, like, I think we're generally okay with saving a few frames and missing that first gem. In order to collect all 4 of those gems, like in 120%, what you have to do is manually collect the first and last one, which is not online for the dragon there. It is online in 120% on the racing line to the stones, but not to the dragon. So yeah, you can be extra and grab that red, but it's not necessary. It's funny. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, there's more nuance to it than you might realize. It's not like a mistake or anything. It's like, oh, oops, I missed the red. It's like, oh, well, I did the movement this way, so that happened, you know. How consistent is Nestor out of 10 tries? For me, dude, you know what's funny? I still have yet to attempt Nestor skip on a run. I just don't think to even try it. Like on a given reset or something. For me, it's probably like 1 out of 30 or something. I don't know. Pretty inconsistent for me so far. I can get it. It's just, I'm not super consistent. Next reset 120? No. Thanks for watching. Am I into stand-up comedy? I used to be into stand-up comedy when I was younger. When I was like, I used to watch Comedy Central. I used to love Dave Chappelle as a kid. Used to love, who else? Bill Burr's pretty funny, I guess. I don't know. I'm not so into stand-up like oh, you know who I used to love? Is this stoner guy. I forgot his name, dude. Oh my god. He came out, he made a spoof movie making fun of Super Size Me, and it was called Super High Me, where he would just smoke weed every day and like treat it like a serious documentary. That guy was so funny. You guys remember, what's that guy's name? The guy who did Super High Me. He was like probably one of my favorite stand-up comedians. Doug Benson. Yep, that's his name. Doug Benson. There's another really good comedian from back in those days named Dimitri something. I forgot his last name. You guys know who I'm talking about? That guy, the skinny guy with the bowl cut? Dimitri Martin. That's another really good stand-up comedian. More like intellectual, like funny, like sort of comedy. I guess more recently I like, hold on, let me... Oh, shit. More recently I've gotten into, I don't know if I could say I appreciate their stand-up, but just the content they make. Joe Pera. Joe Pera is really good. It's like these, it's like, you know, it's like, it's not like he's playing a character. This is the funniest, the coolest thing I think about a stand-up comedian. Is that like, if they're playing a character, so to speak, it's rooted in their reality of who they really are. I think that's like that with live streaming as well. It's like, if I'm some funny guy or whatever, it's just because that's how I naturally, you know, it's just me, you know? But it's like, you kind of take that when you're live streaming or you're doing stand-up or whatever, you kind of take that to the sarcastic, like, satirical nth degree, you know? And so you end up with someone like Joe Pera, who's like the most Minnesota guy ever, you know? Or, you know, Doug Benson, who's like the most stoned man ever. But it's an extension of who they really are, you know? And I think that's what makes it really funny. Like, they get the, like, they embrace the joke of who they are, you know? Yeah, he's wholesome. Joe Pera is very wholesome. Norm Macdonald's great. Yeah, Norm and, yeah. Norm is classic. Norm Macdonald and Gilbert Gottfried are like the fucking... Oh my god, those are like they're like the founding fathers of like funny, satirical, whatever shit. I guess Gilbert Gottfried's just loud, but you know, hey. Rest in peace to both of them. Those guys definitely made me laugh my ass off as a kid. Yeah, the king of the anti-joke. Yeah. Oh shit. Who's the guy from Portlandia? You know who I'm talking about? I like that guy. George Carlin's classic for sure. George Carlin's definitely classic. Fred Armisen. Yeah, I like Fred Armisen. I find him pretty funny. Never heard of Doe Stanhope. Doe Stanhope? Is that a fucking... Is this a D's Nuts joke? Yeah, now you guys are getting into the deep cuts. Now you guys are getting into comedians I've never heard of. What's up, McGowan? Welcome. Henry Rollins? You mean the guy from the band? Speaking of bands and celebrities and comedy and stuff, dude, I fucking love Nardwuar. Nardwuar is great. Yeah, he did a pretty funny interview with Henry Rollins, I think. Oh, Mitch Hedberg, yeah, Mitch Hedberg, super classic for sure. It's crazy how old some of these comedians are now, you know? Mitch Hedberg, fucking, you know, George Carlin's been dead for ages now, you know, like. But, you know, these guys were, like, definitely at their peak when we were kids, you know? I mean, depending on how old you are. Gabriel Iglesias. Dude, Gabriel Iglesias, and I think it's like a trifecta of, like, in the early mid 2000s, there was Gabriel Iglesias, there was fucking Carlos Mencia, and then fucking George Lopez as well, and they were like the funny, you know, Latino, making fun of Latinos, you know, fucking guys. And some of them have definitely, like, their material has definitely aged. Some has aged better than others, you know, like Carlos Mencia, who fucking, you know, who fucking has stolen all of his jokes, you know, and whatnot. The drama with Carlos Mencia and Joe Rogan, you know? It's just funny. But yeah, I was never like super duper into the like, oh, Latinos be like this, you know, and black people be like this, you know. It's just like such. It's not that that shit isn't funny. It's just that it's or that I'm like so sensitive or whatever. It's just that I don't know. It's just such surface level, you know, like haha, look at this guy, you know, type of thing. So I was never like a super like fan of like Gabriel Iglesias or anything. He came to my high school once though. I remember seeing him in person. Oh, Bo Burnham's great. Yeah, Bo Burnham is awesome. You know, I gotta come clean. I used to watch like a lot of Bo Burnham when I was in like middle school. I like all of his classic YouTube videos. But I actually didn't watch like, I only saw like snippets of his like Netflix special and like some of his more modern content. It's just not, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't really attract me as much as it did when I was a kid. I don't know if I like kind of grew out of Bo Burnham. But hey, I say all the, you know, all the love and power to him, you know. Saw your video on how to make a sandwich. Still eating that? Yeah, I ate one of those this morning. That's why I feel so good. Gabriel Iglesias from South Park? No, he's a real human. I don't know if they made fun of him in South Park. That sounds like it could have happened. Oh, man, I almost fell over. God damn it, dude. Give me a run. I had that. What's up, Bandicoot? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, those are robberies, those runs. Clifftown, more like, bitch. More like,
It's been peaceful.
What can a humble chatter do to become a mod? Pretty much all you gotta do is watch my stream for years and be around all the time. And be trustworthy. And I guess be a girl. I mean, pretty much all my mods are girls for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I don't know. I guess I just trust women more than I trust bitch-ass bitches. Yeah, I don't know. That was unintentional favoritism on my part. I have enough mods. I rarely like need to. If I ever want like new mods, like I'll know. You know, that's kind of how it is with like mods in a chat. Is like you don't become a mod. You just like. It's just like when the time comes that I need a mod, I'll look at my chat and I'll be like, oh yeah, there's a clear candidate here. You know. And I can't really explain how that is, but it's just like. Some people are just born, you know, mods, I guess. Does that make sense? A lot of it just boils down to, do you watch my stream? Are you a good vibe in my chat? Are you always around? That's basically it. And I definitely don't ask for people to always be around or to be like that level of dedicated to my stream. So, you know. Mods come and go like that, you know what I mean? Like maybe one season you're fucking, you know, you got like someone in your chat all the time, so you make them mod, but then next year you never see them, you know, and that's fine. It's like a rotating door. But yeah, it's funny because like whenever I'm like, oh, I need more mods, I'll always like give it a moment like in my chat, and I'll be like, ah, yes, this person, you know. It's like you don't become a mod; it just a mod becomes you, depending on how you are in my stream. If you're lucky, if the stars align, you know. Yeah, no, I'll never make someone a mod who like how and I'm guessing like whoever was asking was just joking, but if you ever ask to be a mod, that's automatic disqualification. If you ever even ask about like, oh, hey, what do you think about mods, or you know, anything that's like remotely like that. So whoever asked that, completely disqualified. Yeah, right place, right time. Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you want to be a mod, that's a problem because that shows that like there's like a power dynamic that you care about, which you don't. I don't want my mods to care about that. Yeah, I'm scared that they're gonna take over my stream. That's why I'm scared. If you're power hungry, I'm scared you're gonna take over my stream. That's what it is. No, I'm kidding. Also, I don't like having too many mods because I don't know if you guys are like this as well, but I don't like being in a Twitch chat where it's like a mod wall. There's like three people chatting more than anyone else, and they all have a mod badge. Like there's more mod talk than pleb talk. Man, I'm sure that like bothers some people more than others, but I personally don't like to have that in my stream, where it's just a mod wall. It's a little scary, you know, I think, for a new viewer to come in and it's just like mods talking all day, you know. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I overthinking it? Probably a little. I like seeing all the different colored names and badges and plebs and mods and everything. There needs to be the right balance, you know? Everything in balance. Have you ever thought about speedrunning GTA? I did a full playthrough, quote-unquote speedrun, of GTA San Andreas. Took me like 12 hours. I don't think I'll ever seriously speedrun that game. Unless like way later down the line if I feel like it. Fuck off. Oh my god, get up there! That was painful. What's up, Marnie? It's going pretty good. Chilling. San Andreas run is fun, but very long. Now with all the different mission dupes and stuff, it's actually a more, I would say a more realistically manageable run, but I mean, you need to be pretty dialed into on mission 0 glitching and stuff. Alright, let's get it. I lost time in that dry canyon. Oh my, what? Dog shit gaming over here. Let's see if the mama... Since we're playing so badly, I think we'll get some good mama karma here. There we go. Dog shit gaming. Dude, imagine if dog shit gaming gets like a world record. Welcome to dog shit gaming, where we're known for being good at a game. Ironically. Imagine you enter like a melee tournament and your opponent is dog shit gaming and you lose, you get 3-0'd or whatever. Oh, that stings extra hard. Would speedrun.com censor a name? I don't think they would. I think you're allowed to have curse words in your username. Are you not? Maybe you're not, I don't know. Dude, can I please like just have the gems? That would be great. How that flame charge missed, I do not know. Dude, like literally this game does not want me to have a good run right now. It's kind of sad. I don't think it's that deep, Trench Dog. When it comes to Speedrun Dog, I think it's just like an automated system. Like when you make a username, it's like, alright, if it has a curse word in it, you can't make it. You know? Like Club Penguin style. But I don't know, maybe it's not like that. I haven't messed with it or anything. Either way, it doesn't matter. Like, if your Speedrun.com profile has, like, a slightly different username than your real one, it's not like anyone cares. Not like anyone's like, oh, I can't find this guy on Speedrun.com. Whatever will I do? You know, it's not, I don't think anyone has ever had that issue before. Actually, that's pretty common. I've noticed is people have like a different Speedrun.com username than their actual like Twitch one. Not just for like curse words or whatever, just like a completely different like username. Like the Katamari Damacy world record holder, I believe that's the case. If I achieve world record, it mostly gets unbeatable. Well, thank you. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'll never say that any of my PBs are unbeatable. Right now, my PBs in this game are very strong. You know, I am holding some pretty strong world records, and I would be totally justified in moving on to something else at this point. I'm not necessarily trying to like kill this game or whatever, or make my it's not like an ego trip like that to me. It's just like I want to just keep playing the game and see how far I can take it, you know. That's really all it is to me. It's not about whether it's beatable or unbeatable or whatever, or how I compare to others at this point. I remember it felt this way when I was going for the 120 and 120%. Like, my 121.02 felt unbeatable, even though, as we now know, Saboom actually has technically beaten that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just want to push it, you know? It's just a love of the game, my friend. It's really nothing too much more egotistical than that. Yeah, I just genuinely enjoy running this category, like what Christopher said. How do I feel when one player is above the rest of the community? What, like me? I don't think I'm that far beyond the community where it's like I'm untouchable or whatever. But, like, you know, who was that one guy in, like, Mario Kart 64 that almost had, like, every world record for, like, many years? It was, like, Matthias something. Like, even those guys can get beat, too. It's just really a question of, it's, like, always a matter of time. I think, this is what I think, is if you see someone who's been dominant in a speed game for, like, many years or whatever, and you think, oh, this guy's unbeatable, like, fuck. You know, no one's gonna catch up to him. This game is boring as a result. If that's how you think about it, I think you have a totally, like, fucked up viewpoint of speedrunning. You look at the game as a competition and not as, like, a love of the run, if that's how you're looking at it. And I just think that's, like, kind of I think that's kind of fucked, because it's like, the reason we tune into these speedruns in the first place, I feel like, is because we love the game. You know, and then you get interested by the run. And then after all of that, you get interested by, like, the competition and the community and all that. That's how it is for me. So when people kind of, especially with speedrun viewers, where it's like, you know, it's like, okay, is this guy gonna beat this other guy's world record? That's, like, kind of comes first and foremost before, like, the love of the game sometimes. So I think if you look at a speed game and someone's, like, really dominant and you find that to be, like, a bad thing, then I think you just don't really look at the hobby like the way someone like me does. I think it's kind of just a fucked way of looking at the whole hobby. So competition focused, you know? But even if you do feel that way, I feel like it still doesn't make sense. And even if it is justified that it's like, okay, let's just say all that matters in speedrunning is competition. Like, whoever is, like, you know, just being the best, and forget about, like, the run being cool and making you feel all good and happy. Forget about that bullshit, you know? Forget about liking the game. Let's just like, kind of play devil's advocate and say, all right, it's all about competition and getting an unbeatable world record. Okay. Well, even then, it's good when someone does accomplish that, because it gives a higher goalpost for other players to strive for. The cool thing about this hobby is that, you know, time will always be our ultimate enemy, in the sense that, like, once we get a good speedrun time, then as days, months, years progress, people will catch. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So just because a particular speed games competition isn't maybe that interesting right now, well, that doesn't mean that someone won't catch up in a year, in 2 years. And then think about when they get world record after all that time. Think of how much more sweet that accomplishment is. So even from a purely competitive viewpoint, I think it's good when someone is, like, really strong in a game and is maybe going beyond the rest of the community. Like, it gives the rest of the community something to strive for. Right now, I don't have anything, like, I'm going for the 36, but, like, you know, it's not like there's some other player that I can, like, copy their strats and, like, really, you know what I mean? Like, it gives you a lot more clear of a goal when there's, like, a time that, you know, seems unbeatable or whatever that someone's gotten. It gives you a goalpost to set. So yeah, I think all around, I think it is a good thing when someone is, like, really dominant in a speed game, no matter how you slice it. The only way it's bad is if you care about direct competition occurring right now. If it's like I want to see two players, like, grinding out PBs right now, and since one player is so strong, then that's not happening, so it's boring. Like I said, that's why I say if you look at it that way, you're not really looking at the big picture. You're only looking at the here and now, and that's just kind of like it's just narrow. It's a narrow way of looking at the hobby. Oops. Man, this run sucks, actually. Whatever, keep it moving. What's up, Waxy? What's up, Alex? Yeah, and I like what Rick said. Like, even, you know, the people who really appreciate, I think, watching runs of this, like, you don't need to watch, like, someone who has world record like me. You don't need to watch me to enjoy watching runs of this game. If you really just genuinely enjoy the game and the run, you know? You can watch a lower level player and see, like, and compare and contrast to me and other players and be like, oh, interesting, you know? Like, and then you start doing all the backseat speedrunning in their chat and stuff. I've seen that. But it's all because, you know, so you just enjoy the run, you know? So. You watch yourself play. That's really important, actually, in, you know, in this. If you're trying to improve, is that you watch yourself back. And I'm not talking about just the gameplay, but like looking at your whole attitude, you know, going back, because you're gonna think, this is like a funny thing, is like you're gonna think that you've acted one way on stream, but then you go back and watch and you're like, oh, it actually wasn't that bad, or oh shit, like I didn't even think about this, that was cringe, I didn't even realize, you know, or oh, I thought that was so funny and it wasn't. Okay, thanks. Great. Okay, I gotta get my head back in the game. So Sarah just delivered some information to me that I need to process. 1 second. God, I'm gonna lose more time here now. Okay. Oh no, I saved a second. Okay, so Sarah mentioned to me that I have to like switch gears here. So my birthday is in July, and by that point I'm gonna be back in Virginia. Now, I've been talking to Rico a shit ton about all-you-can-eat sushi. We've been going to a conveyor belt sushi place, or at least I went there once with him, like over by his house. And dude, that shit was so expensive. To like really eat a lot of sushi there at some places, it gets really pricey. So there's an all-you-can-eat place by my house in Virginia, and they have karaoke, and you can get a reservation for your birthday. And Sarah said normally they don't do that, but they're gonna do it for me, I guess. So yay. Yeah, and Time Traveler, you're invited. This is not gonna work. I'm gonna play this safe. Okay, I'm glad I played that safe. I knew I was gonna fuck it up if I didn't play it safe like that. How's my energy level? Definitely better than yesterday. Yesterday I was like tired and had to overcome that. Today I'm less tired. I don't have to like overcome that today. I will say though, I think I've been kind of scatterbrained today a little bit, in the sense that I have like a lot of energy, so I'm like talking a lot and interacting, you know, and going on little rants and tangents and stuff. And I do think that is kind of impeding my gameplay a little bit. Like this run is just not great. The gameplay has just been shaky today. Partly as a result of me kind of almost having too much energy. If I just shut up and just focus on the game, that would probably help. But, you know, I think for this run here, like, I don't think this run can get world record, to be honest with you. It's made too many mistakes at this point. So I'm just gonna chill and just keep enjoying it and just have fun, you know. Try my best. Does being shirtless give me... Yeah, being shirtless enables me to fuck your mother, actually. That's the reason I do it. Anyway, spinning Spyros in the chat. Sushi King is pretty good. Dude, we went to a Sushi King, I remember, but I think they closed the one that was by us in Virginia. yeah. The one that's right by us now is like a newer place called Sushi Masa. Really good. All you can eat sushi, 30 bucks, and you get a free beer as well. What's your biggest time loss and record? I would say it's probably the wall at the end of the Beastmaker's homeworld. I flopped on that twice. Costing me like 3 or 4 seconds. Yeah, arguably Nestor Skip is also like a time loss in a similar tier there. But that's a more that's not such a direct time loss. It's just something I didn't go for. So it's kind of different in that sense. Also, I want to make this clear, like, doing Nestor Skip, especially in this category, is not a guaranteed time save. Almost. Just had to be a little quicker. Like, sure, maybe you'll save a few seconds coming out of Stone Hill by skipping the last dragon there. After, you know, Nestor Skip. But, you know, you have to make up for missed gems and whatnot. So it's not necessarily, like, a direct whatever time save, you know? It's really contingent on the rest of your execution in the run, whether, like, how much of a time save it is. Nestor Skip can easily put you in a situation where you actually over-gem because you think, oh, I'm skipping some gems here to skip a dragon because I got Nestor Skip, and so now I have to get more dragons here, or get more gems here, like in this or that level, or do bite caves or whatever, and then you end up losing more time, grabbing more gems than you need, than you would have if you'd have just not done Nestor Skip at all. So there's definitely like a spectrum of time save when it comes to Nestor Skip. It's not just like, oh, you save exactly blah, blah, blah seconds, and now continue your run, you know? It's like, no, no, no. You gotta be accounting. You gotta be on your gem accountant. Shit. But if you do account for things correctly and play well, I mean, it is a time save. It's just not a direct time save. All right, let's see what the gem count looks like. We are looking pretty good, actually. I'm liking this. Being at 3,500 is exactly what we want. Even over 3,490 is good. Thank you for the sub. I'll take a look in a sec. That's right. We haven't been getting a lot of subs today, so I just want to say thanks to everyone who has been watching, is lurking, chilling. Feel free to follow suit, drop me a prime, hit me with a YouTube membership. All that shit goes a really long way, keeping my grind going. If you want to see a 36, you know, feel free to throw money at me. It'll definitely keep the grind moving. But no pressure. And thank you, Shijiraffe, with the Prime, 17 months. God, it feels like you've been here even longer than that. I feel like you've been here for years at this point. Funny shirtless man playing Purple Dragon and he's fast. Yep. That is pretty hot, I agree. I can't... What the fuck? How did that... Get in there! Get in there! Must have been too far back? I don't know. What's my second favorite game in this franchise? It goes in order of my favorites. 1, 2, then 3. Oh no. Okay, can't make another mistake in this level. Dude, can we stop fucking up everywhere? Like, I'm getting a little pissed. I have... come on. It's okay. It's okay, we're just fucking up everything. It's fine. We're only just fucking up everything in a level where we really can't fuck up that much. Fine. We're still good. We're still holding this together. Do I have a favorite level? When people ask me my favorite level, I usually say Wizard Peak. I think it's like S tier in every regard. If we're just going by nostalgia vibes, Dark Hollow is probably my favorite. Do I have a preference between ETD and Hero's Tale? Not really, to be honest with you. Maybe if I played them more or speedran them, I would. But as it stands for me, as a casual, whatever, you know, enjoyer, I don't really care one way or the other about either game. They're both just mid to me. Dude, I need this. Can I have this? Holy fuck, this game sucks. Can I make this? Oh my god, barely. What the fuck? The game just doesn't want me to have shit. Like, I need that. Like, can I have that? No, this run's cursed. Like, game does not want it. Some runs be like, I definitely feel that with any percent, a lot more than 120%. Is that some runs are just kind of cursed. Like, the game just doesn't let you have certain things sometimes. Dude, see, like, look at that. Like, look at those frogs, bro. Like, what the fuck? They were, like, perfectly, like, all bunched up. What am I gonna do about that? Like, what the fuck? Get good, I guess. Like, get... Stupid. Definitely there's been a lot more, I think, like, blaming the game when I'm running this category versus 120%. Need to grab the chicken behind treetops here. Thanks for chatting with you. Yeah, dude. Have a great day, Afghan. What the fuck? Dude, you see these like, you guys see what I am seeing here. Okay, now I have to wait for this guy to activate these dudes. Okay. Stay behind him. Okay. Crazy. Like, let's just bonk on nothing. Let's just bonk on nothing. Craziness. Dude, what? Dude, I think I just am fucking crazy or something. I pressed square, I thought. I just didn't press it hard enough. Weird. That was like a user error. I can't really blame the game for that. I think my head's... Like I said, I'm like kind of scattered today. And you can really see that in my runs. It's like, I'm not playing badly. I'm just not playing as perfectly as I need to. And so I'm getting a lot of weird like bonks and odd recovery scenario type shit. Just because I'm not like literally like that guy, you know? Come on. Do I think there'll be a return to polygonic? I think what you mean to say is polygonal. Right? Like polygons and stuff, like low poly aesthetics in video games. I think there's a little bit of a resurgence with that. I think the movement could be stronger, personally. Especially in terms of like indie game development. There's a couple of like, especially like horror games that try to like, you know, have the PS1 like low poly style. But I wish more platformers and like, you know, whatever, other puzzle games or whatever. I feel like the 2D, like roguelike, you know, whatever. I feel like that whole indie genre has just been so beaten to death, you know? I want to see more games like this, you know? And I don't mean with like fancy graphics, Unreal Engine, you know, type of shit. I mean like just simple, basic games that like do a lot with very little, you know? you know, they're out there for sure. They're just, I just think there could be more. There could be more in that whole genre, you know? The low poly resurgence. And you know, it's no like mistake or like, you know, it's no mistake that this game looks as good as it does. I mean, after talking to what's his name, Craig Stitt, like a lot of the color palettes and skyboxes and everything were very meticulously crafted. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's not just because it's low poly, but it's like it's straight up like they just don't make them like they used to, you know, type of thing. Just the truth, you know. No matter how you know, PS1 stylized they make like a new indie game. Like it needs to have the same amount of love that was put into this game, like simply put. You know, devs used to, like, art directors in games used to, like, travel out to, like, real life places that they would try to emulate in the games. Like, you know, Half-Life 1, the art director for that game actually traveled out to Arizona and New Mexico and, like, modeled the game after, like, pictures that he took out there, you know? And Craig Stitt, like, with these games, you know, he would, he tries to, like, they're taking things from nature, from reality. He said he, like, when he would be working on the game, he'd walk outside, look at the sky, look at the grass, and emulate that nature when he went back inside, you know? Like, there's a certain level of, like, creative excellence there that I think, like, it doesn't matter how many polygons, whatever, like, engine the game is in, like, you need to have an art director that is, like, that involved, you know? To really hit, like, a really memorable aesthetic like this. Oh my fucking god. Literally did the same thing as world record. Like, can't do anything about that wall. Get fucked. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 devs. They went to South America and there's like a rainforest part, you know? Like, yeah. It may seem silly looking back at it now, but that's like, when we talk about like the aesthetic and the magic and nostalgia or whatever these games, that's a big part of it. It's like the devs taking the time to bridge the gap between like reality and fantasy by drawing from the real world and you know, it's just like really it's a big creative like undertaking. Oh, so close. There was a potential I could have made that. I was just scared. If I'd have charged and missed, I would have fallen off. The fact that they got Stuart Copeland. Well, I mean, Stuart Copeland could have just not given a shit and just done whatever. I mean, like, it's cool Stuart Copeland made the music. I think we have like kind of a thing in like Spyro, in the Spyro fandom where like we just treat Stuart Copeland like he's just an infallible god, like a genius that is just he's like the Mozart of our time or something. And I don't think it's really that deep, you know. I think the music he made in these games is great and I love it, but I don't think he's like a I don't think of him as like some crazy genius or something, you know? Maybe that's me, like, you know, being a fellow musician, you know, and drummer, being like, you know, like, definitely, I'm glad they got him for this soundtrack. I just don't like, I don't like propping him up like too crazy like that. There's definitely an element of like of worship with Stuart in this game that I feel like is a little unnecessary. Just my honest take. But yeah, to what you're saying, you know, definitely he put that same amount of love into the music of this game that the art director has put into the environment design, you know. I definitely agree with that. god. How many... I don't even know how many gems I have, like, if I'm good or not. Can I hit this guy? I can't hit him! Like, you guys see these are mistakes I never made. I'm, like, looking like a casual playthrough right now. Like, I'll be playing, like, at world record level, and then I'll do some shit like that. Like, super scattered gameplay today. Super scattered. It just reflects, like, where my brain is at. I'm just scattered brain today. It's okay, don't worry. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm just being honest. You guys don't have to make me feel better, JS. It's all good. I want you guys to know that, like, anytime I'm like whining or anything, oh, I do not have enough gems. Oh, I'm missing one. Anytime I'm like whining or saying, oh, I'm not good enough or this or that, it's not like I need you guys to console me or anything. It's just I'm vocalizing, like, you know, so that way I can address those things and like try to be better. That's all. It's not like I'm having a fucking crisis, you know. It's not that bad. This run kind of sucks, but it's beside the point. I need somebody to tell me I'm valid. Sometimes I do need that, actually, but not right now. Yeah, he is very famous, Skims. Stuart Copeland? Yeah. I'm saying just because he's famous or just because he's like, you know, was in the police, that doesn't mean like that's why the music in this game's good. It's good because he took the time to make good tracks, you know? He used his experience as a drummer to make like highly syncopated music that wasn't overly like, that wasn't overdone. It wasn't like, you know, too esoteric. It wasn't too simplistic. He hit a really nice balance for what should be like a video game soundtrack. So that, I don't think that makes him like a fucking like god, you know, or oh, he was in the police, he's a that means automatically that the music is good, you know. I think a lot of people talk about him like that. Like, did you know he was the drummer for the police? And that's why the music's good. Like, I don't really think that's why. I don't really think that gives him any extra, like in my book, that doesn't give you extra credit that you were in a famous band, you know what I mean? But yeah, I want to reiterate, I'm not talking shit on Stuart Copeland. He made these are really great soundtracks. So he did a great job. Fuck it, I'll call him a legend, you know? He's a fucking legend for sure. I just think that there's a level of glazing that we do with Stuart when we talk about these Spyro games that I think is a little much. It's just how I feel. Just what I've observed. New rat tech? Yeah, it'd be great if it worked. Makes sense when the person making the soundtrack is the same person that knows how the software works. And that's a really interesting point because, you know, this game was made in, what, 98? You know, if you watch the making of Stuart, you know, the making of the music in this game, you can see Stuart Copeland working on a very rudimentary sequencer, you know, on like some fucking Windows 98 shit. Like, so I think in a lot of senses, like that is a really impressive thing that, you know, he did it all himself. He did it all himself. He didn't have some guy, you know, he didn't like write the songs separately and have some guy put it in the sequencer for him. He did it all himself, you know? Like that's really like to me the impressive thing is that it's like with such rudimentary, you know, pre-DAW technology, using sequencers. It's like the same thing as Tim Follin. Tim Follin was like actually like the first guy to chiptune like an NES, if you think of it. Well, one of the first to like really make real music out of such limited, you know, resources. So if anything, that's like even more impressive than like the actual, you know, when you take that into account with the soundtrack, I think that's a much more impressive accomplishment than him being in a drummer for a famous band. Who gives a fuck? Like the fact that he's like sitting there with an old 90s, you know, keyboard and dealing with this like frankly pretty cheesy sounding sound font and still making something good out of it. Like that's the real admirable thing, I think. Dude, can I get a fucking rat proxy? These rats are just getting worse and worse. They're just running way away from me. Are the original tracks better than the reignited ones? Yeah, I think so. I prefer the original tracks. The reignited tracks, they get a little too like how do you say it? Like orchestral reimagining kind of vibe. Which is like fine the first time you hear it. It just doesn't stand the repeated listening as much. Like the fucking title screen for Reignited, oh my god, that the orchestral bum bum ba 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 ba. It's like, oh, it's just a little much, you know, after the fucking millionth time listening to that. Can we please get a dude? Can I have rat proxy? This is kind of ridiculous. It would have been faster if I had just gone through the levels at this point. You don't know any other games from the era that had music this timeless and interesting? Well, what about like Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Came around, I believe, came out around the same time. I think plenty of other games had really interesting soundtracks at this time period. Wave Race 64, you know, fucking Legend of Zelda, all this stuff, all these N64 classics, PS1 games like Ridge Racer. There are some really crazy, finally, there are some crazy deep cut like PS1 games that have amazing soundtracks. Klonoa, right? So it's not like Stuart Copeland was the only guy to make like a really nice soundtrack back in these days for a video game. FF7. And a lot of them are so different too, you know what I mean? Some of them are like, you know, they got that drum and bass inspiration that was so common back in the late 90s. Others are like, you know, totally like classically inspired like Castlevania. You know? Others are like in a whole other like kind of soundscape, like, you know, I guess like these Spyro games, you know, Klonoa, Ape Escape. Like this really was a golden, I think, this like late 90s was a real golden period for music and video games. Yeah, Zelda and Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask would be like closer to the time period of this game.
I kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly.
Well, mostly. Alright, let's do another run. Let's just hop right into it. That run was dog shit. I've had enough of that. Let's get another one happening. It's already 3 p.m.? Dude, I've been going for a hot minute. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run and then I'm done. I'm gonna try to no reset this one because we gotta go on the boat soon. Any modern video game soundtracks I like? Who doesn't love the Undertale soundtrack? I mean, classic. Oh, by the way, dude, I totally missed this. SJ with the 5 gifts. My alerts I can't hear, so thank you, S. Joe Bedoya. S. Joe Bedoya. Thank you for the 5 gifts, man. I just saw that. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today, man. Dude, is Undertale like a not modern game anymore? How late has the game have to come out before like we can say it's like not modern anymore? It has to have come out after 2023. Dude, I don't know if I've even played a game that's come out since 2023.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Not a snobby music major. I mean, I definitely got a big taste of that's probably one of the biggest learning experiences for me, you know, studying music in college, is just how pretentious people are about music. Oh, you don't know this song? What the fuck? Why are you even here? You know? Like, that's how it is when it comes to like learning jazz standards and stuff. Oh, you want to play All the Things You Are? You want to play Autumn Leaves? Those are baby songs. Oh, what are we, high school? Play a real man song like some random fucking Coltrane deep cut or something. You know? Like, play 26-3 or whatever it is. Yeah, people get really pretentious about music. Yo, Skims with the $11.99 says good luck. Thank you so much for that, Skims. That was super generous, man. So yeah, that it really gave me a sense of like I don't like when people like get upset with you that you don't know something. Like know a piece of like, dude, there's millions of pieces of music in the world. Some are popular, some are not, but you know, you got to remember that someone who doesn't know something that you think is like universal, it's because they know things that you don't. It's because they've spent that same time that you would have like been, you know, listening to some popular thing and learning about it. They spent that time doing something else, you know, and we don't, it's like that sort of gets lost when it's like, oh, you don't know this popular thing. It's like you're made to feel bad about it. It's like, fuck off. But yeah, you know, I mean, it is also fair though as well, because it's like in music school, in jazz, with fucking, you know, classical music, all this. I mean, there are like quintessential standard songs of those genres that like you sort of have to know if you call yourself a professional in those fields. So it makes sense, but it's just, you know, it's just a lot of pretentious bullshit at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you know, who are we making music for? Like, you know, we want to play music and just have some person who doesn't know who the fuck Mozart is, or who doesn't know who the fuck fucking, you know, Miles Davis is. You know, we want someone like them to enjoy Mozart and Miles Davis, right? That's how I see it. So being pretentious, I think, is just, it really alienates like the crowd of people that aren't like super in the know. It's just unnecessary. It's like you're just playing music for your own, to jerk off, you know, rather than to dude, jazz is so like that. It's like, are we playing for ourselves or are we playing for the audience? A lot of music is like that, actually. When it comes to live music, metal, like rock bands and shit like that, they don't give a fuck how loud they are, right? Like we're playing because this is just how we like to do it. And so there's that real there's a real like tug of war there of like, are we trying to make something that someone listening random who doesn't know anything likes, or something that we like and that's all that matters? There's some balance between those two worlds that I think is hard to find in the world of live, you know, performative music. I've always personally leaned towards the side of like I want whoever's listening to me to enjoy what I'm doing, and that I'm willing to like change my own sound and change like how loud I'm playing to suit the environment, you know, and things like that, just so that I'm not like, you know, even if what I'm playing is really cool, if it's like fucking hurting people's ears and shit, like that's, you know, that's like, am I annoying or not? You know, like that's really a question you got to ask yourself when you're playing live music. Is this fucking just annoying people out here on the street, or am I creating like a nice environment for people, you know? And that goes so beyond like what songs you know, what famous things you are or aren't playing. That's like a getting in tune with the universe type of shit around you. I think that's like kind of just a lost concept on a lot of musicians. Being willing to change what you're playing to accommodate the environment. Yeah, pissing contests. I mean, there's a lot of pissing contests. In any hobby, any passion, whatever, Speedrunning. Oh, dude, there's pissing contests all the time in speedrunning. People really go, like, if you go on like Twitter, like I follow a lot of speedrunners on Twitter. I'm like deep into speedrun Twitter, right? And obviously that's not like super reflective of real life, but you'll see just how much people really like grasp on to like to all the negative things like outside the game. Like they'll just be like, oh, the community sucks. Here's my pace bin about how much the community sucks. Here's, you know, oh, well, my stream isn't doing well, you know, and it's because I don't, you know, use a webcam, and so I don't get as many viewers. It's so unfair. You see a lot of that kind of just like whiny shit, or it's like people who are really deep in the game and they're like going through crazy depressive episodes. Like, guys, I'm trying to grind, but I can't. You see a lot of like, I'm sorry for not streaming type of shit on Twitter all the time. It's like sad. It's like, it's just really a sad like environment of like people like just venting because they don't have anywhere else to vent, you know? It's, and it turns in, getting back to what we were saying earlier, it turns into a bit of a pissing contest of like, who has it the hardest, you know? Who's the realest speedrunner here, you know? Like, remember when Ludwig announced his speedrun event? And everyone was like, oh, these people that he has aren't real speedrunners, even though they totally are. They're just, you know, they don't speedrun every day, you know? That was unfortunate. So yeah, there's a lot of, I don't want to say like gatekeepy elitism. It's not super like that, but it's just, it's like a pissing contest is how I describe it. It's like a who has it the worst. So that's the competition on Twitter. Who has it the worst? Pissing contest. I hate pissing contests. 3, 2, 1, go. Sometimes I'll be like fucking, you know, venting about the game or something I'm struggling with, and someone in my chat will be like, oh man, well that's just like how I fucking had to work for 20 hours and now my legs are broken and whatever, you know. It's like, dude, like what are we trying to like, we trying to one up each other with how bad our lives are? Like, it's just crazy. Like when you take a step back, it's really crazy. People love to do that. Yeah, it's all ego. I mean, that's at the end of the day, Batora, I think that's what it is. It's ego, like you're self-interested, and so, you know, you're just expressing that in whatever way. It's not even about the game. It's not about the hobby anymore. It's just about like how you feel, and that's it, you know. Which is an important part of enjoying something, but it's not everything. By the way, what up, Bex? I see you. Dude, I bet a real life, like, literal pissing contest would be so much more fun than actually, like, you know, than the metaphorical one that we're describing. Be like, who can piss the farthest? We're gonna have the long piss. And then see who can drink, like, a bunch of water, see who can piss for the longest amount of time. The time trial. Who has the smelliest piss? Got, like, a table of asparagus right there. People only come around when a runner's on world record pace. We call those pace pals. There's like an actual name for that in speedrunning. It's when you only come in and watch the stream when I'm on a pace. You're a pace pal. Only a pal when I'm on pace. And I think, you know, a lot of people have like differing opinions on like the validity of being a pace pal. The more I speedrun, the more I realize, you know what? That's okay. Like, what's wrong with that? The fuck is wrong? I'm like that. If I would be lying if I said I wasn't a pace pal. I fucking barely ever watch other speedrunners, you know, besides to like study and like learn this game and stuff. And so when I'm scrolling through like my Twitch following feed, I'll look at the fucking thumbnail or click on it for like 2 seconds, and the first thing I think, are they on a good pace or no? That's the first thing I think. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a pace pal. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's pretty natural. I mean, like, what are we doing here? we are trying to get the fastest, like, or try to get the best speedrun possible that we can, you know, while having fun, while chatting, while having a good time. But let's not forget, we're trying to play a game good here. That's like the focus, you know? So why should I be mad that people like, that some segment of people only want to see that? Like, that's a good thing. That means like there's an audience for what I'm doing, you know? But we get all, you know, getting back to like pissing contests and egos and stuff. I get so egotistical, like, oh, you should, if you're a real fan, then you'll watch me when I'm not on a good pace, you know? It's like, okay, fucking, I'm glad if anyone's watching me at all. That's how I feel. Whether you watch me on the good or the bad, or only on the good, or maybe you like to wallow in my sadness and only watch and prefer watching me on bad runs, you know? No one says anything about that crowd, you know? The fucking chat therapists. So yeah, I mean, it's all good. Whatever you want to watch my stream for, whether it's whatever the motivation is, I'm thankful for it. If it's just to troll me or to talk shit, hey, thanks for watching. I think if you can have that attitude in this hobby, you're prepared for anything. How the fuck do people find out that you're on pace? You know what's funny is I think it's just the universe knows. You know, I joke around about this, that it's like the viewer count will really jump up by like 100 or 200 extra viewers like when I'm like midway through a really good run. And it's like in my head it's like, dude, are these people just hanging out in like a Discord? Like wait, like like alert at everyone, Deo's on a good pace, you know? That's what it seems like. But no, it's like I think it's just the universe just knows when you're on a good pace, and people are excited about that. And that's all it is. It's kind of crazy though how it is. It's like you'd think that there's some ulterior thing going on like that. But no. It's really just, it's just the universe knows when you're doing well. That's a good point, Bix. If I'm mad at Pace Pals for only watching me on good runs, that's just as bad as one of you guys being mad at me for being in a bad mood. That's a really interesting point. Yeah, I agree with that. Both of those are just very egotistical responses to just people just, you know, just watching me for whatever reason they do, you know? Nice. 2 runs in a row? Can I fucking get that? It just shoots, it just goes straight down. Just glide in, forget physics. Just glide into the thing and then go straight down. Fuck you. What the fuck? Yeah, that's another great point, S blank. You know, while we're getting kind of philosophical here about it, is that, you know, I'm not owed any viewership. I'm not owed a good run. Like, I'm over here getting pissed because it's like, dude, like, you know, give me the good run, but it's like, what, that could happen like 10 more times in a row, and it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna get extra mad for that. It's like, I don't deserve any world record or anything, you know? I don't deserve a good run. I don't deserve a fucking audience. I also don't not deserve those things. It's just, there's no concept of deserve or undeserving, you know? That's an easy thing to forget in this hobby, for sure. Philosophical, yeah. I definitely deserve to get made fun of for being a stoner philosopher. What's my favorite Carpenter movie, pal? Listen, man, I'm not your pal. I'm just kidding. But I don't know what the fuck a Carpenter movie is. Thanks for watching. Well, thank you, Jay Blanchy. And thanks for the good luck, Marquisha. No, I'll be you guys' pal. Don't worry. I'm not that cold-blooded. Just don't go asking me for money on Discord, alright? Wireless Zebra, thank you for the sub. I just saw that earlier. Or just now. It says good luck, Deo. Thank you, Wireless. I don't know why my Twitch alerts aren't making noise. Have I heard of plumber movies? No. The closest thing I've seen to a plumber movie is The Cable Guy. That's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Watched that shit a bunch as a kid. Did I know that I have an egg in Spyro 3.5? Dude, what if I didn't know that? What if that was like the first I've heard of that? After like fucking like 2 years after the damn thing came out. Yes, no, I did know that. I know exactly where it is, also. It's in Icy Peak. Thanks for the good luck, Polar. Dude, hello. Just keep it going. Urgh. I think I might try to no reset this one. Because I gotta get going soon. It's almost 4 o'clock. We're supposed to be going on the boat soon. I'm gonna no reset this one. I'm gonna try at least. We'll see what happens. Oops. Yeah, and I'm also just playing so, like literally all of my runs today have just been so scattered. Like maybe if I were to keep playing for a couple more hours, I would start to settle down a bit and like focus more. But you know, I'm just, you know, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'm fucking lazy. I want to go hang out on the boat with my girlfriend and my mom. Sue me. So I'm gonna no reset this. If I went to GDQ, would I play topless? No, I did not do. I have played at GDQs in person, and I was not topless for the vibes. What is the vibe? The vibe is you're making people around you uncomfortable. That's the vibe. Okay, fun. Great. At like an actual event, like a big competition or big like meetup video game thing, I think the only time it's appropriate to go shirtless is if it's in the middle of like a heated set in a fighting game and you just take your shirt off like fucking in the middle of game 3 or something, just as like a power move, and the crowd just gets all hype and shit. Like that's the only time it's appropriate. What's up, Ken? Thanks for the good luck. Why are you watching this shirtless dude play Spyro? Dude, you know what's crazy is that everybody who has ever watched me has said that. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, I am defined by not wearing a shirt. It's fucking insane how much you guys latch onto that. Just, it's like, it's always the first impression. First impressions count, and that's mine, is, wow, he's not wearing a shirt. Cool. I should have not reset. I was supposed to not reset. I fucked up. Like, people really latch onto that. Like, that's like a really bit, it's like, wow, like, I hope that one day in the future, it isn't such a big deal to play a video game without a shirt on. That's like genuinely my hope. But until then, I'll forever be like the shirtless, unkempt guy. And then after that, then it's like, oh, and he has the world record.
It's been peaceful.
But no, it's always the fucking shirtless thing first. Like, if I were to fucking wear a suit and do my hair all nice, then everyone would be, oh, he's so well kept. Fucking who cares? Who gives a fuck, dude? I'm trying to play a video game here. You know? But whatever. I gotta accept it. This is the path I chose. I must accept my fate. Yo, Tia, thank you for the $5. It says, I'm off. Good luck. Have fun on the boat. Thank you, Tia. Have a great day. I love you. You realize you're a titty streamer? I'm not a titty streamer. I'm straight up not a titty streamer. All right, let me see. Okay, so that alert works. Let me fix the other one. I think I have to do the fucking OBS monitor off and then monitor on again. Classic OBS bug. Cope? I'm coping? The reason, I mean, I'll explain it. Like, hold on. I don't really feel like I need to, but I will if you wish. Let me see here. Yeah, I keep missing them. I'm like forgetting what I'm supposed to click on. A titty streamer explicitly is like the focus of the content is them being sexy and naked and stuff. It's like, that's why people watch. It's for their titties. So they're a titty streamer. But I'm telling you, as much as you guys want to act like, oh, well, I'm watching because you're shirtless, because you're sexy, ha ha ha. As much as you guys will fucking say that in my chat, if I were to just make the gameplay like a tiny corner of the screen and then be full body like camera and be sitting here and playing like that, oh my god, none of you guys would fucking watch it. Or, I mean, like, let me take that back. A fraction of you guys would be watching. Because why? Because the focus of my stream isn't on my body, it's on the fucking game. Therefore, I am not a titty streamer. I can't believe I had to fucking explain that to you guys. That's actually insane. Yeah, here come all the chats. Oh, I would watch. Oh, I would totally watch that. It's crazy how the viewer count, like, totally disagrees with whatever the fuck you guys say in that regard. It's crazy, right? I wish the viewer count reflected what you guys say in my chat. I really wish it did. It's alright. The good news is that the viewer count doesn't matter, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here, whether it's for my titties or otherwise. I love you all. Man, I'm really hoping I could get a good dry canyon here. That would be great. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna finish a run or not. I don't know if my mom tried texting me yet or anything. It's already 4 o'clock. We'll see. If this run dies and my mom's already down at the dock, then that's it for me today. Dude, keep missing these jumps. Thank you, Jay Blanchy. Thank you for the glaze. I do like it. Did I miss the... Okay, no, I got the gold. Oh my god. I'm really tempted to not continue here. We're gonna continue. Gonna at least try the jump. Oh my gosh. I might be done. Hold on. I'm gonna stand up for a sec and look out the window. I'm gonna see if my mom's down at the dock yet. I got time for one more. I am gonna go pee though first real quick. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back. I'll try one more. BRB. All right, one more run. Do it. Oh my god. Kirby is a pee guy.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, I went to a pissing contest right now. True. True. I would love to finish a run here. That would be fucking awesome. Yo, Tomosk, thanks for the good luck. Terrible attempt at that. Hello. Yes, cool. Thank you. Please fuck me out of 7 gems. That is great. I love this game. Just a great run. Seven gems down. You don't say. Alright, let's see here. Monitor off. Monitor on. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Maybe I can actually hear my alerts now. That'd be cool. Thank you, Juma. Hello. Actually terrible movement there. What's up, Michael Allens? I hope I do good things today. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Can't get shit out here. Probably down like 10, 15 gems at this point. I'm barely out of the second fucking level. The impressive gem misses by me here. Please exit the level. Thank you. Amazing bonk. That's what I get for not buffering in a glide. It's like, because I know I'm about to go like on the boat soon, it's like I'm just not like putting it all on the line here, you know what I mean? I'm just not really... Remember like the last run of my day yesterday, I put it all on the line. I was like, look, I'm like 3 hours deep. I was around this point in the stream. I was like, look, I've been tired. Let me just focus. Let me just quiet down and focus up. And I put my fucking entire like heart on the line with that run. I really was trying so hard. I don't feel that way this time. I feel like I'm just still just as scattered as I was at the start of stream. I'm just like making dumb mistakes. It's like the exact same vibe it's been since the very start of the stream. It's just like, all right, like whatever pace. Like maybe I'll get this shit here, you know. It's like just doesn't. I'm not in it like that, you know. It's not that I'm too tired. I'm just too scattered. Really, is how I describe it. Yeah, I got the fucking vacation brain. Yeah, people in my chat being like, yo, go be with your family, go have fun. Like, I'm just trying to get a run here, you know? Like, trust me, I'll be with my family. I'm way ahead of you guys. Thank you. Thank you for wanting me to be happy. I appreciate that. I'm trying to just like, I'm struggling to just focus in on the now, you know? It's like you guys are saying, it's like my head is on the boat already, you know? That's no good. I'm not trying to be thinking about that right now. When's it time to get a Spyro 2 PB? I don't know, but not soon. I'm definitely enjoying just continuing this grind for the time being, so I don't know. I might sub-goal a Spyro 2 run if I get burnt out from this at some point. But don't count on it. Yeah, I got the boat. I got boat on the brain, clearly. Oh my god. What's up, Fortune Cookie? Love the good vibes, man. Why? Why? Can I please? That's my third run today that's happened. Can I please just get a fucking good bounce? Why is that so hard? 3 in a row. Yeah, literally, I haven't gotten a run past this. Like, fucking crazy. Can I please have that? That's so unreal. It's just so unlucky. Please just let me get up that. Fine that time. Look at how differently I did it this time. How'd that not work? Fuck you. Dude, King of Funk, can you stop telling me to go on the boat, please? You're not, it's really not helping me right now. I'm trying not to think about it. I appreciate you caring. I'm gonna try one more run. Thanks for the good luck, Crazy Sick. Hands up, who likes me? My hand up, I like you. Juicy Nana, thank you for the tier 1, appreciate that. And finally, that's the first alert I've heard all the stream. Thank you, Juicy. For 4 months, I love you.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Come. Juma, thank you for the resub as well. Love you, man. Are we trolling me? If you want to troll me, just talk about how I'm not in it right now and that I need to just stop and go on the boat. If you want to troll me, that's what you got to type. There you go. Trolls eating good today. Deo, stop caring about this stupid fucking game. Just go have fun. Don't worry about trying your best. Forget that. Oh, I will. Yeah, my boat, I have a fucking sailboat. Gonna sail the 7 seas. I heard something about a boat. Guys, did you know that there's a boat at a dock right outside my stream room? And that I might go on it after stream? Did you guys know that? Oh my god. Fucking unlucky blue there. Will there be beer? Yes, you know there will. My mom does not get on the boat without bringing a cooler full of beer and bubbly waters. All right? She's on it. How a boat this run? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god damn it. God, that went great. That was awesome. Oh, whoa, is it big? Mika, I'm gonna tell your fucking, the council, the thesis council that you said that. I'm gonna put that chat as a reference on your thesis. Just run a boat to be crazy. God damn it. I don't know. I'll try like one or two more. I'm definitely running out of steam here. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I wish. You know what would have been great? Off the side of town square is a boat. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, true, Alcy. True. I never thought of boat it that way. Yeah, chat's got boat on the brain.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's
God, I can't focus on the damn game. All around me is boat. Don't boat yourself up. Why does boat sound like so many words? Why does every word have a boat pun? Boat goat. That's like being the throat goat. Except for boat. Shut the fuck up, Bix. Fuck all you guys. Yeah, I know, my chat's sounding mad Canadian right now. Oh god. Throat boat. Is that what your boat is called? The throat boat? What's up, Peter? Thanks for the kind words, Pete. I gotta stop reading this chat. You guys are about to drive me crazy here. When's the Spyro music video dropping? Bro, I already have one. Look up Space Caves. Space Caves, Deo Man. Look it up on YouTube. What's up, Elucidark? Thanks for the good luck. You're fucking my ass, bro. Nice miss. What's up, Craig? Ah! You looked at the Reddit? What Reddit thread? Now I'm scared. They talking bad about me on Reddit? Greetings from Norway. I help you not fall asleep. Glad to hear that. Welcome, Tommy. Oh, it's a Reddit thread for. Okay, thank God. I thought I was in trouble there. Someone comes in my chat. They're like, "Oh, I saw the Reddit, man." That's always a bad sign. No, he's just looking at boat puns. Very innocent. Someone on Reddit called me an owl. What does that even mean? I'm nocturnal. I sit on a branch all day, chilling. This guy's such a fucking owl. He's like, they're all pissed. Oh, who? Alright, I get it. The fuck is wrong with owls? I mean, what I meant to say is, whoo! Dude, owls can turn their necks 360 degrees? I did not know that. That's fucking tight. Is that true? They got that shit on a swivel? Owl's hole. Guys. Yeah. You're romantically in love with this game? What part of it, like, really makes you feel, like, I don't want to say makes you horny. I don't want to distill your love. You know, there's a lot more to love than just sex, obviously. When does it go from just like, I like a game to I'm in love with a game? No human can match the love that Spyro gives me. Fellas, is it gay to love a video game? Oh my god, if I'd have fallen down again, oh, I swear to god, I was gonna lose it. I was gonna lose my mind right there. Okay, we're good. We're no resetting. We're doing it. I'm gonna try, goddammit. It only took me like 50 resets to get to this point. I use a wired controller. I use a PlayStation 2 controller. First party. DualShock 2. I think my mom's here. Come in. We're still on. This will be my last run. I got like 30 minutes left. You trying to get going soon, or what are you thinking? Oh, my mom brought me my laundry. How sweet.
I know. Bye.
Bye, baby. I'll be down. Yeah, I'll be down after this. Love you. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good idea. We're officially sailing on speedboat. What's cracking? Only one person has ever been killed by an owl. Hold on, I want to read the rest of this. Everyone's saying hi to my mom. They took a nap under a tree. Wearing a Davy Crocker hat? What the fuck's a Davy Crocker hat? Oh, it's like a hat that looks like it has a raccoon tail. I know what you're talking about. Dude, those hats are tight. I actually want one of those. Oh my god, all my screens just went white. Except for the game. We're still in this. This happens like once every stream. I don't know why. It's always around the 3-hour mark as well. Damn, I missed a lot of gems there. Come on, dude. Just... Okay. La 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 la. I love that you guys have gone from like boat facts to like owl facts, or boat puns to owl facts. You guys are cute. How you guys got any penis facts? Let me get some penis facts. Owls are cool. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen an owl in real life before. I feel like they're like a fantasy creature, but they exist in real life. You know, you know what else is like that? Bears are like that too. They're like kind of mythical real life creatures. That's like, they exist. You know, you can have a run-in with the bear, but it's an uncommon encounter. You know. 5 inches is above average. The problem with measuring penis size is that you can like push like a ruler or whatever against like the base of your cock and make it like seem like an inch bigger than it really is. And then also it's going to be a different size flaccid versus hard. So measuring it's kind of a tough one. Size doesn't matter if you can helicopter it. You know, it's so funny. Like, this might be TMI, but I did that in front of Sarah the other day. After we got out of bed, I was just helicoptering my dick in front of her. She was like, wow. She was like, good job. It's funny. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Hey, thanks for watching that, DXX. DXS. DSX. Welcome, man. If you run into a wall with a boner, you explode. Your penis just explodes. There's no other way that physics can handle such a situation. Yeah, the wall explodes, and you do, and everything else around you explodes. It's like an AOE attack. Ever sat down on your nuts by accident? Doesn't happen often. My nuts don't be hanging that low. Oh my god, really? I just get pushed like that? Just gonna bully me? This fucking chest is just gonna bully me like that? I feel like I'm kind of down on gems right now. Down bad. Oh, I wanted that. Once you got mad at a mobile game and hit yourself in the balls. Oh shit. Like, oh, like god damn it. You like, I think you mean to say that you threw the phone down into your lap, you know, while you were holding it. You just happened, your balls happened to be in the way. Oh, fuck, dude. I am missing so many gems, actually. I think there was a gold in there, no? Maybe not. Yeah, this is really bad. I'm down like 20 or 30 gems here. Come. Come. Anonymous, thank you for the tier 3 sub gift to penises. Thank you, penises. Hey, penises, if you're watching right now, make sure to join the Discord so you can get into the tier 3 game night. We would love to have you there. Penis is probably too big time for this stream. They're probably not watching. But thank you for the tier 3 gift. That was very generous. Oh my god. Dude, I am missing so many gems on this run. It's like kind of atrocious. There's like no chance that this run can world record anymore, just from that alone. Penises is small time. Average. Yeah, we always talk about people as like, this guy's big time now. What about medium time? Is that what I am on Twitch? I'm like a medium time streamer. Cut or uncut? No, whatever, I don't care. Ain't nobody got no say in it. You squished your nuts trying to take your cup out after a baseball game. Dude, I remember I wore a cup once. Like, I think I was like, yeah, it was like some baseball or something that we were playing. I don't even remember. Like, I remember I had a cup, and I was like, oh, let me try this thing on. Dude, that shit was so uncomfortable. For those who don't know, a cup is just like a fucking like hard plastic like shield that you put over your cock, just so that if like a ball hits it or something, you don't like, you can't like not have kids anymore or something. Dude, baseball's fucking scary, bro. Like, when those fuckers really start throwing the ball at like 80, 90 miles an hour, and that shit could just fucking hit you in the face, you know, that's kind of scary. Oh my god, am I gonna live? Alright. No, of course I got fucked. That actually doesn't surprise me. Yep. Not surprised. Is there a level where I can make up the gems easily? I wish I could just say yes. Yes, there is an obvious, clear answer to that question that I can answer in 2 seconds. Unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. Oh shit. Fucking knocked my mic. What's up, Lord Biscuit? Yeah, dude, this game's tight, man. Glad to see that somebody here enjoys it. When I was little, I accidentally fired a tennis ball. You fired it? What, you had like a tennis ball gun or something? You walked into school with like a fucking one of those automatic... Dude, my dad had one of those. He had a fucking, like a tennis ball like practice machine that would like shoot the, you know how like they have that like baseball like practice, like it's like a motorized thing that like goosh like shoots the ball out at you. Dude, imagine walking around like holding one of those like a Gatling gun, just fucking pelting the world with tennis balls. That's like some Fallout like weaponry right there. Is this PBable? No, and here's why. Is because even though I'm only 2 seconds behind world record right now, I'm down about 40 or 50 gems right now. I've missed a lot of gems on this run. And what that means is I'm gonna have to go out of my way for more gems later in the run, which is basically gonna cost me, oh, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. Roughly. Like, you know, give or take 10 seconds either way. So it's pretty much like, this run's pretty much dead, basically. It's a dead man running at this point. But it's all good. I'm just gonna no reset this run. I'm chilling. Try to hold on to this pace as much as I can. What's up, Kale? Thank you for the resub. Yata for 11 months as well. Thank you for the continued support. Can't wait to see that golden badge next month. Cool. Epic maneuver. Dude! You really can't fuck up that room much harder than that. The amount of gear you have to wear in baseball is crazy. And baseball's pretty wild. You wear all this protective gear, like dealing with balls flying at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And then meanwhile in the dugout, there's a guy just fucking like chewing tobacco, just fucking kicking back, being like, man, y'all a bunch of pussies, you know? Like, fucking coach, like fucking getting in a yelling coach with a big fat beer gut, you know, getting in a yelling argument with the umpire and shit. It's like some down-home American shit right there. Just getting fucked by some balls. And having your fucking dad go whine at the fucking, you know, coach or whatever. Fucking bullshit. Motherfucker eating a hot dog in the stands. Dude, baseball fucking games are down-home, grody American business, dude. And I like that. Yeah, it's like the most American sport. Even more American than football. Than American football, even. I guess, you know, American football has a lot of that same shit, you know. Fucking really high intensity, like, you know, brute force, like, actual game itself. And then, like, everything around it is just pure, like, gluttony and, like, ridiculousness. Coaches yelling, like, whatever, and people in the stands just eating dog shit food, getting a sunburn. And, you know, to be fair, I'm sure, like, you know, whatever, fucking soccer and cricket and all that shit is probably pretty similar. Probably even more fucking... Probably even more, degenerate. Hey, man, I respect it. I respect the sauce. Dude, look how many gems I'm about to be missing right now. My guess is I'm going to be down 50. I'm going to be at like 3440. That's my guess. 3398. I'm down 100 gems right now. I am down 100 gems. I literally, and it's not even that I'm doing the same route as in world record. I have missed 100 gems compared to world record at this point. Isn't that crazy? Whoops. Oh, oopsies. I just let those slip through the cracks, I guess. No, I'm not going for that. Keeping it safe. So yeah, here's where the pace is going to really start to deteriorate here as a result. Please. I literally I need to just sit here and just grind out extra gems. Crazy. Gotta turn around for these fucks. I need that. I'm literally, I have to turn around for every gem I miss at this point. I guess they patched that. What's up, Bird Stimpson? Yo, shoutouts to the UK. Probably should have gone for some of those other gems there. Hello! They patched it! They patched it! We're good. I thought they patched it. Ooh, wow. What? That flop? That's sick. Hey, I'll take that, Guanta. That was a creative one. Yeah, Spyro 4 because I did 4 bonks there. Yep. Confirmed. I brought back like 30, 40 gems there. Just to arrive at your house. I'm on my way. Welcome, Gennaro. They hotfix Spyro. The only hotfix here is you, Whale. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna just grab all the extras and just say fuck it to the thief teleportation thing. Get out of the fucking way. I could have potentially still gotten that. I'm gonna go for these little guys. These little dank manks. Because I'm not trusting anything. I literally need all of these gems. It's kind of ridiculous. Anonymous, thank you for the gift to Whale. Appreciate that. Yo, hey, get back here. Little cocksucker. Little ruffian tried to get away from me. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I'm still pushing this movement, even though this run is super dead. I don't give a shit. I'm like on my gamer mode right now. I'm playing like my life depends on it. You need Bubba Hentai. See, my chat hasn't changed one bit. I may have changed, but my chat never has. Stay true. Alessio, stay true. please make it. Okay, we're good. I wasn't even worried about that, honestly. Give me all these juicers here. All them gushers. Got an extra 20 gems there. I think we're about halfway back with the gem count. We'll see when I enter Metalhead how far down I am. 651. This is actually better than I think. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. We want 4, 6, 5. Yeah, we're actually okay on gems now. I still gotta grab a few extras here, but not that bad now. Oh my fucking metal fuck. Get out of here. Are we still on owl facts? A group of owls is called a parliament? Like they're in the government? Illuminati, a owl? That's pretty cool. I'm still blown away by the owls can turn their heads 300 fucking thousand degrees. That's fucking crazy. I'm still not convinced that owls are real. I haven't visually confirmed one ever in my life. I feel like they're like some mythical creature type shit, like a Gryffindor or something. Or a bear. Bears don't exist either. Parliament like the government or the band? Definitely the band. I like the band. I've never seen Hooters in my life. Not the least of which a pair of them. Has anybody in my chat seen one or even a pair of Hooters? I need to know, what do they look like? What are they? Oh, I'm a bear. Oh, you're saying I'm a bear? Oh, I look like a bear? Thanks. Thanks, bruv. Thanks. I'm about to go into hibernation after that sick burn right now. I'm telling you guys, see, look, read the chat. Like, it's literally not, it's a mythical fantasy thing. Hooters? They don't exist. Guaranteed. I haven't seen a pair in my life. Yeah, happy Pride Month. You know what I'm not proud of? This run. Happy Pride Month. Oh, my ass is asleep. Oh, god damn. Fuck. You know, like when you sit up in your chair a little bit and your ass fucking explodes? Broobs. You got broobs? Alright, I'm going for the flop. You're only gonna see this strat in my stream. Oh my god! Oh my god, hold on, I think I can get world record right now. Oh my god, guys, hype up. Dude, if you guys like that strat, if you love that strat, oh my god, subscribe right now. Oh my god, dude, if you don't subscribe, I'll never do that again. I don't make the rules. Guys, I just saved like 2 fucking seconds right there. That was so sick. Oh my god. About to come. Fucking all the emotes and shit. Woo. Oh. Hype, 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 hype. And remember to get those donations in. We're giving away a penis perler. It's a penis made out of plastic. If you donate $20 or more, we'll enter you into for a raffle for a brand new for a 2003 Ford Fusion. You're gonna get a brand new car. You get a penis pearl. Get yourself a penis. Where are you gonna hang the penis perler if you don't have the Ford Fusion? How's my GDQ commentary? Okay, I'm missing 10 gems outside, which is fine. We're actually good. We're chill. I brought back that gem count, actually. It only cost me a minute. We're good. Still almost 37able, despite all that. So, you know, I can't be too mad about this run. For being one of the worst gem counted runs ever, I'm not too mad. Are you kidding? Oh, the recovery. Oh man, I almost fucking shat. Fucker. Get up there. So angry I could just yell at the top of my lungs. Here I go. Rawr. Do I sound like a real speedrunner yet? God, this guy's such a speedrunner. Take a shit in my chat. Shut the fuck up. I gotta get the penis pearl. I can't pronounce the penis pearl. God damn. Get me out of here. Don't bonk. Dude, what the fuck? When I went to world record school, they told me not to do that specifically. All right, 3642, dude. This run sucks. Guys. All right. First try rat. Because this run sucks, we gotta get a first try rat. We got this. Dude, I'm doing it against the corner. I don't give a fuck. No. That rat was a liberal. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, that rat was on the ESA safety committee. Oh my god, was that... Alright, chill, bro, chill. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. What was that rat? I don't know what that rat was. Oh man, that rat. Oh my god, that rat just went to Pace. That rat just got home from Pace. That rat was an owl. That rat was a penis pearl. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god, that rat was a fucking rat. That rat was a communist. Oh, that rat! Oh, that rat was actually a really nice, loving rat. That rat could have done big things with its life. Oh, come on! You sucking dick and... God damn it. That rat was sucking dick and... God damn it! Fuck, dude. I can't do the trick anymore. You guys remember how when I got this first try? You guys remember those days? What the fuck happened to me? I'm washed up. That rat was a boat. About to go ride that shit. I knew I should have just put down this category after I got my fucking record. Come on! Give me that shit. Yeah, dude, can you believe that people get this trick first try? Fucking losers. I'm just kidding. Fucking loser. God, you gotta be so loser. Fucking. There we go. Alright, except for me. Except for right then. I was channeling my inner loser. Alright. Let's go, you bunch of losers. Loser. Loser. It was a good rat. Dude, that was a really nice rat, actually. Dude, that particular rat, oh my god. After dealing with all the communist rats and shit, That was a good one. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gift 1 month tier 1 sub to the gift 1 to Paris Pearl. Alright, close enough. Thank you for the gift 1 month tier 1 gift to the tier 1 gift 1 month tier 1 gift. Appreciate it. He's got that dog in him, dude. He didn't give up. He didn't give up on that rat. This run could still do it. He's got that penis in him. Check this out. I'm about to be like an owl right now. Check this out. You get it? You get it? Because they can turn their head 300 degrees. You get it? Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Dude, guys, that was a fun way to end the stream. I'm actually not mad about that run at all. Actually, I fucking hate that run. What am I talking about? I'm a fucking dumb bitch. The fuck 40, 35, bro? What is this, baby penis hour?
Well, mostly. I still got some treasure.
You know?
What will
But, yeah, but, before you guys go, first of all, mwah. Second of all, today was a great day. I was high energy, high octane, very chatty, very entertaining. I was being a good clown, being a good monkey streamer today, you know? Talking to my chat and shit. So that was good. Unfortunately, that sort of energy kind of made me scattered in the game a bit, I would say. Like, I could have channeled that energy, I think, into talking less and gaming more. But I didn't, and I don't regret it. I think, you know, we finished today on a fun note. And, you know, even though this run sucks, I mean, you guys all have the penis perler in my heart. And on that note, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. I tried to, like, go off screen there. All right, let me find someone to raid. I'm getting better at my outros. Wouldn't you guys say? Let's raid Derek. D-Rock. Oh, wait, is Jammod on? Oh, I might raid Jammod. What are you guys saying? Crash 3 or Vortex? Oh, I can't decide. Oh, Jammod's on break. Hold on, I'm raiding Derek then. I'm raiding Derek. Can't stop me from raiding Derek. You guys are trying to stop me from raiding Derek, and it's just not gonna work. It'll never happen. Please let me go to my chat. Oh my god, fucking... Hey, shut up. Sorry, I was talking to my own stream there. / raid Derek Lander. Oh my god, that shit where you like... Where you try to open up your stream and like... Because the window isn't like fully stretched out across the whole screen, it doesn't show the chat. And so you gotta stretch out the whole fucking... Man, fuck you, Twitch! Yeah, I think the owls really made that run. What's up, Gennaro? Wish me luck, you're gonna haste a John interview tomorrow. You're gonna haste a John interview? Bro, so put down the alcohol. Drink some water, you're gonna be hungover. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day. I love you. I'll be back tomorrow. I might get better runs tomorrow. Trust. But until then, I'm gonna get drunk on a boat. I'll see you then. Peace, guys. Mwah.